Hello, 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 ladies and gentlemen. It is your boy, HMK, once again, and welcome back to the Fifth Dimension. Today we have a lot on our plate, and we have a very good friend of ours along for the ride as we talk about Kingdom Hearts Melody of Memory and the future of the franchise that Nomura claims is going to be very surprising and is going to address various avenues in order to broaden the scope of the Kingdom Hearts fan base. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Dean the Machine, Soraalam1!
Yo, what's up, guys? I guess you can call me Dean the Machine. I'm Soraalam1. I do Kingdom Hearts videos on YouTube, lots of guides, especially, and analysis, and then I do streams as well on twitch.tv/Soraalam1. And I want to thank HMK for allowing me to join him today.
Bro, you know anything for you, the world for you, man. Don't even play like that. I like to thank HMK. No! Thank you for showing up. Oh my god, it's been so long. Of
course.
But man, Kingdom Hearts, am I right? Yo, this is a question I want to ask you to get you off the bat so we can get our feet wet with this. As I open up a drink, Dean, okay, we're not gonna count Dark Road, right? But on the heels of Remind, which we were all just clawing for, just like, yo, Remind, just release. Hurry up and release. When is Remind coming out? And it ended up coming out January for PlayStation owners and stuff. Did you really expect the next chapter of Kingdom Hearts, not counting Dark Road, like the next console chapter of Kingdom Hearts to be released within the same year?
No, I was actually just about to say, like, who would have thought the next Kingdom Hearts game was coming out this year, in the same year as Remind? I'm happy with Remind, but we got this completely unexpected rhythm game that's gonna have new cutscenes that are pushing the story forward. I'm expecting them to be like maybe, something like maybe like 2 to 3 hours of cutscenes, but still, they're releasing this the same year as Remind.
That's crazy. I'm like, bro, I honestly thought after Remind that Kingdom Hearts was gonna be put on ice for like at least a year, right? And when I say year, guys, I mean like a year between Remind's release, like sort of like a full circle year. It's like, oh, but it came out in the same year, so is it? No, it's a couple of months. All right. I was honestly expecting it to be on ice, but like, Melody of Memory, we're getting it this year. It's actually coming out in less than a month, like a couple of weeks. I think like 3 weeks and change. We're gonna get the next installment of Kingdom Hearts 2020 Phase 2 and whatnot. Yo, I'm really excited to see what they're gonna do to push the story forward in terms of, obviously, if you guys have been under a rock, the way Remind ended, it ended on such a massive cliffhanger, but in a good way, because I mean, like, I've told this to Dean, I've told this to many other Kingdom Hearts friends and content creators. I'm like, listen, at the end of Kingdom Hearts, or DLC or otherwise, we need to end Kingdom Hearts 3 on a problem. And, a lot of people's like, man, I want happiness at the end of Kingdom Hearts. It needs to end like Kingdom Hearts 2, because Kingdom Hearts 2 ended on such a happy note. Like, everyone's happy, everyone's home, but we got the letter, and the letter is not that much of a, like, dire big deal, and then we got the Birth by Sleep secret movie. But Kingdom Hearts 3 ended on a problem. Like, Sora got first, Kairi got smoked, Kairi got saved, and then Sora got smoked. And I'm like, bro, this is the content I want. This is the problem I need. And then we got the Yozora secret movie, and then we got Remind. And then Remind happened, and a lot of y'all were like, yo, Sora's gonna get saved at the end of Remind. It's like, nah, Sora's gonna stay smoked. We're just gonna see how he got smoked. And whew. I like, at this point, Dean, at this point we need to start calling you Soraalam1.
Chill. Soraalam1 is not to be known to the public. Nobody. All right, maybe he came out that one time during the Keykeeper stream where I might have said something I shouldn't have. I don't know if anyone remembers that, but that was definitely the Soraalam1 moment. But let me put this into perspective for you. Can you believe that there is a longer gap between Kingdom Hearts 3 and Remind than there is between Remind and the next game?
That's crazy. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, Dean the Machine. Oh my god. That's just straight up like
what?
fifth dimensional shit. That's actually crazy. Wow. Wow. Man, and you know, I've been reading up like on interviews relating to relating to Melody and Memory's development and stuff. And they said they've been working on Melody and Memory for a good minute. And I'm like, so you already knew what was gonna go down at the end of Remind in order for you to construct this game that obviously takes place after Remind. And I'm like, you know, when Nomura was like giving us the whole run around and they're like, oh, DLC for Kingdom Hearts 3, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm like, man, you're so full of shit, bro. Like you planned this so hard, so far into advance. Like I don't want to hear it, man. And in a very recent interview, Nomura did state that we should consider Melody and Memory to just be one big ass secret movie. How do you feel about that?
I think that's a perfect description for what it is, based on like what I've seen in the trailers with the little pre-rendered movies, and then the 140 tracks that these are built on like the Unity engine, and it's the old art style, but it's, you know, brought into a new generation, so there's some nice tricks with it. I look at this game as kind of just like a bonus, a little cherry on top. Remind was my game of the year, like literally my game of the year as a DLC, and this is just, it's just a bonus. And I think a playable secret movie, there is no better way to describe this.
Man, that's crazy. Like, you know, I'm so glad Nomura finally got his rhythm game, because he literally wanted it for the longest and Disney kept saying no, and Square Enix didn't want to do it, and he just gave up at that point. And then the new producer of Kingdom Hearts, Mr. Hazama, like stepped forward and like, yo, let's make a rhythm game. And Disney's like, okay. And then Nomura's like, man, what the fuck? Like right now, like bro, yo, the advent of Kingdom Hearts is wild, and I'm so glad that, you know, we're getting the story, you know, we're pushing the story forward faster than I expected. Because, you know, obviously Dean and I, we, like, you know, when we see people see about, you know, delayed games and stuff, me and Dean are Square Enix fans. And, you know, on top of that,
we live that life.
Yeah, exactly. On top of that, I'm a Zelda fan, so I've been dealing with that shit since, you know, Wind Waker. But like Kingdom Hearts and Final Fantasy 15 is definitely on another level. So like, you know, we've did our waiting. So it, like, you know, when people see that games are getting delayed and whatnot, I'm like, yo, first time here, first time, you know. So we've lived that life. So it's really refreshing to see that, you know, Melody and Memory, the next story after Kingdom Hearts 3, is we don't have to wait another eternity over. So I really hope, you know, Square Enix is already, you know, is taking that meme of, you know, oh, the game is not going to come out for, you know, for this many years. I hope they're taking that meme like behind the shed and, you know, giving it the old Yeller treatment. But honestly, I'm glad, and that's the question I want to ask you, Dean. You know, considering, you know, Remind pushing the story forward for Kingdom Hearts 3 after a year, and then Melody and Memory pushing the story after that, how long do you know, like, really think, considering everything that Square Enix has, they have under their belt, under their prowess and whatnot, that we're gonna see the next chapter after Melody and Memory? And to follow up on that question, how long do you think we'll have to wait until Kingdom Hearts 4?
Oh my god. So well, Melody of Memory it's a special case and is pushing the story forward now. I'm thinking by the end of 2021, we're definitely gonna know what the next game is, if not be playing it, because you know, Nomura said they've created some new teams and they're working on stuff. I believe Osaka team is probably already working on what could be known as Kingdom Hearts 4 right now.
Right. And
then one of the new teams' other games we're gonna at least know about it by 2021. We might be playing it in 2021, and I expect to see a Kingdom Hearts 4, or at least be on track for Kingdom Hearts 4 maybe in 22, 23. You know, I don't want to have it too close, but because I don't know what their schedule is, and you never know. But they need to start a new saga, I guess, so that you would think that would increase the urgency for a 4, just to get that saga rolling with a numbered title. So I'm gonna say I'll be a little conservative. I'm gonna say 2024.
2024 for Kingdom Hearts 4. That's not bad. And honestly, you know, considering how many people want Kingdom Hearts 4, and whatnot. I really feel that we're probably gonna get another console title after Melody Memory before 4. And my reasoning because of that is that, considering everything that we've said about Melody Memory, and how it's a cherry on top, how it's gonna push the story forward, but how forward are we talking type shit. Melody of Memory, I feel it's not gonna get the same job done that Chain of Memories did for Kingdom Hearts 2. You get what I mean?
Oh, absolutely, no way.
So
the chain of memories has got to be in the pipeline still.
Right. So I feel that after Melody of Memory, I feel Melody of Memory is gonna help set up Venom-Rex. And I feel that Venom-Rex is going to come out after Melody of Memory, and then that's going to set up Kingdom Hearts 4.
Okay, reasonable.
I really do. And I feel Venom-Rex might be the 20th anniversary game. I think
that would be interesting, because when I think of Venom-Rex, I think of not Kingdom Hearts. So to make that the face of the 20th anniversary, that would be interesting.
But I feel like it's like, the project known as Venom-Rex is not going to just be called Venom-Rex. It's going to be like Kingdom Hearts Venom-Rex, or Venom-Rex Kingdom Hearts, or or Kingdom Hearts the True King. some play on that, right? What was it called? Crown Vamp Kings? Yeah, that. No, Cross Vamp Kings. Yeah, Kingdom Hearts Cross Vamp Kings, or something like that. Anything of the sort. I really don't feel that a Yozora game would be just, just Venom-Rex. And I feel that,
right.
A Venom-Rex game would have Sora, Yozora playable. And, I would live for something like that. The main thing that I really want out of Melody of Memory, and I want to throw this ball over to you, is that as much as people want, obviously, Dean, Soraalam1, but I really don't want Sora to be saved at the end of Melody of Memory.
Oh, I don't think he will. I don't think he will be. I think at most, Kairi's gonna get, she's asleep right now. She's gonna get a hint on maybe how to save Sora, maybe point it in the right direction. But there's no way Sora is gonna stay where he is. Maybe until the prologue of Kingdom Hearts 4. I'm gonna put that on the table.
Right.
So I don't see him getting saved in Melody of Memory at all.
Yeah, man. Like the Sora retrieval arc, I feel it's gonna be a good chunk. How I don't listen. This is just me, spitballing. I really don't believe this at all. But how would you feel if the entirety of Phase 2 was the Sora retrieval arc?
Oh.
Now,
Sora.
Now, here's the thing. No. Now, here's the addendum to that. That doesn't mean we still can't play as Sora. Right?
Mm-hmm.
But Sora won't be saved. He'll still be stuck in the final world. We might play as him in Venom-Rex and Shibuya. He might still be stuck in the final world. And here's a theory that I've been playing around with a little bit, where how Yozora and Sora met, and somehow Yozora was able to conjure Shibuya within the final world.
Right.
I feel that a basis to that is that Shibuya, as Yozora knows it, is already destroyed. Right, and the final world is literally there's nothing beyond this. This is where hearts go, and when they die, and they're full of regret if they don't make it up to Kingdom Hearts and whatnot. So I feel like it holds true for worlds as well, because worlds have hearts. So consider that maybe there might be a game within Kingdom Hearts Phase 2 where you play as Sora within the final world, but you visit these long forgotten worlds that have been destroyed or have never been spoken of and stuff like that. They're still Disney worlds. Can you imagine a Kingdom Hearts game based on Sora going through worlds of Disney movies that were flops, and that's the reason why they're in the fucking final world, because they're forgotten, they're dead because their movies didn't do well?
Yeah, that's an idea that I do think about a lot. But what I'm thinking, it almost reminds me of, besides the flop part, that kind of just reminds me of Dream Drop Distance with the sleeping worlds. He went to all the worlds that were asleep and had to go awaken the keyholes. It's kind of like that, but then you turning a little bit more meta with the failed movies and whatnot. I would worry about marketing and Disney, because you would think by now Disney would just say do whatever you want, but I feel like I can see with Kingdom Hearts 3 that Disney definitely still wants their front runner movies to be in the marketing spotlight of the new Kingdom Hearts games. So that I think that would be the obstacle there. Maybe, maybe if it's before Kingdom Hearts 4. When you were describing it, I was thinking before Kingdom Hearts 4.
Right.
Still a console title, because I don't see handhelds happening anymore unless they're mobile games.
Right.
Still a console title. Maybe it could work. We got to get the permission slip from Disney.
Yeah. I'm glad that you brought that up because I want to go off that tangent a little bit. Definitely, and this is sourced out from many people that have worked closely with Disney, and then we've already seen it for ourselves firsthand. And then Dee and I were at the premiere and whatnot, and it really shows like leading into Kingdom Hearts 3, Disney was really putting a lot of their eggs into the Kingdom Hearts basket. Finally, right? Kingdom Hearts got made, but Disney always put Kingdom Hearts on the back burner and stuff. And then there was Player One Tyler. Mr. Tyler, he was on and he came up to, he reached out to me on Twitter. I'm like, that's really cool that you told me that. He worked on the Disney Infinity team, and apparently it was brought up at one point during the development, post or pre-launch, I don't know exactly when, that they want to, incorporate Sora at one point in Disney Infinity. And you know what the higher-ups said when they, at that point in time when Disney Infinity, the higher-ups said, no, we don't think Sora is popular enough in order to warrant him to be in Disney Infinity.
God.
Yeah, that's what the Disney higher-up executive said. And I'm like, that is really insightful, because like we always like, that was like kind of like the worst kept secret ever. We kind of like, we got that, but like to hear that actually on writing from someone that was like involved in the Disney project is just like, so we like, okay, yeah, we know, but now that's different. That's obviously different, like Disney is like, yo, Kingdom Hearts might be actually lit. Kingdom Hearts is actually it, right? And
it was the Toy Story reveal that did it for them, yo.
Yeah, dude. For real, like, I'm pretty sure I told you the story behind that. Like, we all know the story behind why Kingdom Hearts went last during that D23. Do you remember that story?
Why?
Yeah, why?
Go ahead and fill me in.
Okay, so, like, this is the story, right? So, that was D23 2017. And if you guys don't know, D23 happens every 2 years, right? So, D23 2015, we got the reveal. Only one picture that they were going to do a Big Hero 6 world in Kingdom Hearts 3. It was a concept art, right? Shinji Hashimoto was on stage and whatnot. However, they presented that a bit early within the panel, right? And when they did that and they were done with their thing, and it was like, yeah, Big Hero 6, yeah, Baymax, all right, Sora Baymax, all right, cool, awesome, dope, all right, cool. As soon as that Kingdom Hearts portion was done, a bunch of people within the theater left. They started getting up and leaving, right? And then EA for Star Wars, and then like Insomniac Spider-Man, because like Disney still owns the Spider-Man license kind of on video games. Whatever, it was like EA, it was other Disney game licenses there that were supposed to present afterwards. And then they were like looking at the people getting up. They're like, wait, no, wait, like we got this, we got Star Wars toys to give out. And then people were like, no, we're just here for Kingdom Hearts, right? So those publishers and developers got pissed. And then they rolled up to Disney, and apparently they said, hey, listen, okay? We will never present after a Kingdom Hearts segment ever again. And then Disney was like, maybe
Disney
Kingdom
was
Hearts...
like, okay, I guess.
Yeah, maybe Kingdom Hearts is it. And that's why Kingdom Hearts went last in the 2017 thing. Because they knew that everyone that was in the theater was really there for Kingdom Hearts. We saw, Star Wars Battlefront 2, we saw Spider-Man, we saw all those things beforehand and stuff like, and then we were just waiting for Kingdom Hearts, right? And then when me and Sky were there at that D23, I'm telling you right now, we sat through the whole thing, and when it came to Kingdom Hearts, the gigantic dome was electric. Like, no other game during that panel came close to the pop-off that Kingdom Hearts did, right? So that's the reason. And now that, like, wow, I went off that wild fifth dimensional tangent, but the thing I was trying to say is that it looks like Disney is definitely putting their eggs in the basket, in the Kingdom Hearts basket, especially for Kingdom Hearts 3, because of how hyped up it was inherently within the community, because, the end of this Dark Seeker saga, the end of the Xehanort saga, blah, 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 blah. The question I pose is that, are they going to continue that type of, hype? Or is Disney gonna, continue that type of hype, that type of, backing for non-numbered titles moving forward, right? And if Nomura and the Square Enix team are aware of that, kind of like, oh, they're only gonna really just, really just push the hell out of us unless the game is numbered. On the non-numbered ones, we can really just, mess around on like these type of weird tangents that I want to do until in order to build up the number ones. So maybe if they were to play around with that kind of idea for a non-numbered title, knowing that Disney is just like, yeah, for non-numbers you can do what you want, but for numbered titles, I was like, okay, what you got in store for us, because obviously at this point Disney knows that Kingdom Hearts is one of their golden gooses now. So what do you think about that?
That is very possible, and one reason I'm thinking that's really possible is because I've been watching Melody of Memory pretty closely, and this is probably one of the I hesitate to use the word small, but smallest releases of Kingdom Hearts in recent memory. And I noticed Disney is radio silent on this game. They're not bringing it to shows. They're not talking about it. I mean, it was just announced a few months ago, but they're not saying anything. But Square has started going ham on the marketing. They're releasing a demo. They're, contacting content creators and stuff. All this stuff is happening. And Square is like retweeting people like, hey, look at that high score. Post your high scores. Oh my God. I think they even retweeted Sky when he failed a song once. And they're just... Square's going nuts. So I think if we can leave it to Square to do the non-numbered titles marketing and have them just use maybe those lesser Disney movies and have Disney step in for the marketing of the numbered titles and maybe a bit more input on what Disney World should be in, we would have a really good balance. And I think that might be happening just because of Melody of Memory. Square has taken the reins here, clearly.
Mm-hmm. And I'm glad for that. Their marketing campaign for Melody of Memory has been really, really funny. Especially since when they retweeted Sky when he died right at the end. No, he messed up a full chain on Wave of Darkness. And he's like, yo, you hate to see it. And then Kingdom Hearts 3-2 is like, F. And I'm like, damn.
Yeah, like, since when do they do that?
Right? Oh, my God. And speaking of F, so Dean, have you been able to beat Wave of Darkness yet?
Yeah, okay, so a lot of people don't know this, but I did beat it on that first stream, okay? I just highlighted the part where I died. I beat it on the stream. But what I'm trying to go for, and I better not hear anyone say the F word, I'm trying to go for no damage on that song. So, I've been working on that. I just got no damage on the Welcome to Wonderland song for once. So, I mean, I'm going to go down in order, which is what I'm working on right now. But I'm going for that Wave of Darkness.
Am I ahead of Dean in a Kingdom Hearts game for the first time ever?
You might have got me. If you're playing performer mode...
Yo, guys, for the first time ever, HMK is going to be better at Dean at a Kingdom Hearts game. What?
Okay. What? Lag. To be fair, I haven't been getting on that much every day. But, hold on. Wait till the game's out. We'll see where we stand.
That's a W, man. That's a W in my book. I don't care. Man, because I already know, people are still waiting for that Kingdom Hearts 3 race between the four of us, and I'm telling you, guys, I'm telling you guys right now, either if it's a Kingdom Hearts 2 run, Kingdom Hearts 1 run, Kingdom Hearts 3 run, bro, I'm already just shining my, bronze medal, or my silver medal. I'm just all I'm, me, number one, yeah, okay, man, Dean's gonna take that shit, man,
yeah. I can't wait for a Keykeeper's race. The rumors will keep circulating until the day happens.
Yeah, we gotta get everyone on board and stuff. And then when it does happen, it's gonna be a charity race. So I hope you guys look forward to that. But we're still ironing out those details. But back to Melody of Memory, bro. All right, so let's talk about that for a second. Wave of Darkness. I'm actually really glad that they include Wave of Darkness in the demo because they
made a statement. They made a statement, bro. And I was gonna say, I feel like they're doing this on purpose because I feel like they remember the wave of people that said Kingdom Hearts 3 was so easy on release. Someone has not let that go ever since. With
Rewind, Nomura was why are they mad? It was
mad? With Rewind, Nomura was make them cry with the secret boss. And then Melody of Memory comes out, we're it might be a little baby rhythm game, just something for fun to, ease us through the year. No, they put Wave of Darkness in there and they crushed everyone's dreams immediately. And that's proud mode. There's no critical mode.
Yeah, we don't need critical mode in the game. You guys want critical mode? Proud plus performer. That's critical mode, man. That's their critical mode. But honestly, I'm glad they put Wave of Darkness in because it really shows how hard songs could be in the full game. And like it's gearing me up, but I want to go out on a limb and say that Wave of Darkness might be the easiest of the hard songs. And I'm like,
okay. So I was thinking differently. I think Wave of Darkness is still gonna be top 7 maybe hardest songs in the game. I think so.
That shit's bottom of the barrel. Remember, Dean, that's Wave of Darkness 1. Remember that. That's Wave of Darkness 1. Man, Wave of Darkness 2 is probably gonna it's gonna blow that shit out of the water, man. So that's why I wanted to pose to you. Like we've all played Kingdom Hearts. We all know all the amazing music from the glorious mind of the goddess Yoko Shimomura and stuff. I want to ask you, considering how hard Wave of Darkness is, what other song do you think would be considered a hard song that isn't a boss battle song? Wait, no, Wave of Darkness technically is a boss battle song. Okay, all right, scratch that boss battle thing. Forget that. All right, what do you think will be a hard song in like a straight up like hard song in Melody Memory?
When I try to think of like the tempo of songs and stuff, what comes to mind most for me are like Xehanort themes. So I'm thinking, the young Xehanort boss theme, that one is going to be ridiculous. And let me just say this, if they throw in a time stop that actually stops and slows down the track somehow, I will worship the developers of this game.
Yo,
I would worship the developers.
I would ascend, like
what if you thought you finished the song? You thought you finished the song and you just hear time stop and it goes back and it's just twice as hard.
Dun, dun, dun. Oh, the data version of that song. Oh.
What is a data song, bro?
The data song, the one from Remind, like the one where like time stop. It goes like yo, no, Dean, like Xemnas is already a boss fight. Dean. Xemnas is a boss fight. Young Xehanort as a boss fight in Melody Memory, but his special move, time reverses. And so he plays the track backwards.
Oh no, HK, you know you can't see behind you in this game. Oh no.
No, just like he just fucking reverses and then you have to play it in reverse, dun, like inverted and shit.
That would be creepy. I love that type of stuff though.
Let's do it. Square.
They can do a lot with young Xehanort.
Yeah, Xemnas is already there, so young Xehanort has to be there.
Kind of want to see if they do anything with like a Demix. I don't know.
Oh my god, man! But Demix, that's the thing with like I feel Demix has to play a role, considering that he's the melodic Nocturne and stuff. But I mean, a lot of the organization members and Demix didn't have a boss fight in Remind or in Kingdom Hearts 3, and a lot of the organization members they share a battle.
Exactly. Exactly, yo.
Man. But how do you feel about Sephiroth being confirmed? Okay,
I am so pumped, bro. Sephiroth.
All right,
do you know how badly I wanted him in 3?
I know, we all did. But let me rephrase before you guys put words in my mouth. One winged angel got confirmed, right?
Okay. Right. You think they're gonna play that without him?
Yeah, no, exactly. They have to play with him. Like he's like there's boss battles in the game, so there has to be like a Sephiroth boss battle.
He is the one-winged angel. There is no way. There is no. Yo, wait. Why are you getting me hyped up for this game? It's not coming out till next month.
No, man. No. You know what's coming out next month? Age of Calamity. That's still like a month away. Yo, Melody Memory is literally like 3 weeks away. I don't want to hear it, man.
Yo. One-winged angel is in this game? Mm-hmm. Hold on. I might need to take a drink.
Oh, whoa. We drinking now?
Yeah, I'm drinking water. What about you?
I'm drinking hard water.
Okay.
No, it's legit hard water. It's like I cut out beer, so this is kind of like my replacement. It gets the same job done, but like no sugar, 2 carbs, and no calories. So I mean, like, it's not like I don't have to feel bad every time I drink a can of one of these. Like I eat a loaf of bread. You know what I mean? So it's nice.
Yo, what if Sephiroth has a Heartless Angel move where he sends a note at you super fast, and if you miss it, like, you know, all your health goes down.
Bro, no. We get it. We wild. Yo, this is the fifth dimension, boys. We wilding out. Yo, young Xanor fucking making the track go backwards. Fucking says like Heartless Angel. He throws. Damn, Dean, I want that now. He just throws a fucking super fast note at your ass, like.
Yes,
bro.
And you miss it. That's your health. Try again.
Yo, no. Now I want bosses to have. Wait, God. A synonym for motif. I'm brain farting, bro. Help me out, Dean.
A mechanic?
Kind of like a mechanic, but it's something specifically for that specific boss. It's
okay. So like what they put on the track looks.
No, not the track. No, you know how a boss has like a certain thing that they only do, like, you know, young Xanor can turn back time.
A gimmick.
There you go. Thank you. A gimmick. There you go. Thank you. I was thinking like motif, mechanic, gimmick. Now I need bosses to have gimmicks in Melody and Memory, and I'm thinking like, you know, Xemnas, bro. Ooh. What if Xemnas puts down like barriers on the fucking on the track?
Oh. Well, that would be like you would just jump over them, right? Probably.
No, not a barrier for Sora, like a barrier for a note. Like if maybe like, I don't know, how would that work? Like maybe you have to mash it out. You have to mash the note out of the barrier. Or no. Instead of a barrier, you know that weird shit he does where he sends something at you, but then like it doesn't do damage to you, but it latches onto you and then sends you a different direction.
Yeah. You know what I was thinking?
Yeah, what if he does that to a note that you're anticipating to be on like one part of the stanza, but then he puts it in a different position so that like it messes with you.
That would be sick.
Like he moves the placement of the notes.
I was thinking Xemnas. Well, this is more of a multiplayer thing, but you know, you can have Sora and Riku fighting Xemnas, and he'll do the whole "Can you spare a heart" thing and grab one of them. And the other person needs to get all excellence for the next 15 notes.
All excellence? No, man, no, get the fuck out of here. No misses, all excellence.
Okay, no misses. We gotta make them bleed, HMK. We gotta make them bleed. They already have that mentality.
Right? Yo, now I need gimmicks. Yo, Square Enix, if you watching, we need gimmicks with this boss. Yo, hire us, Square Enix.
Put us on the design team,
man. Shit, all we have to do is just give you notes, man. I will work for 7 peanuts an hour. Like, holy shit. Like, oh my god. But one thing that I see people talk about in the chat, which we do have to bring up and stuff, you know, because this is the 5th dimension, we're talking about Melody, Memory, Kingdom Hearts, and all that stuff. But we do have good news for you when it comes to that standpoint. So, not too long ago, the Kingdom Hearts content creation community was plagued by a bunch of blocks and claims by UMG representing Disney, not Square Enix. UMG represented Disney, which is the Universal Music Group, and they're notorious for being shitheads and stuff. So it was really weird because they start claiming a lot of songs that are going to be very potent within Melody and Memory, including Wave of Darkness, on videos that, you know, didn't even have to relate to Melody and Memory, right? But thankfully, a bunch of us did reach out to Square Enix, and yesterday, I think, it was like a global like release of all of it. So we're good to go. But man, it, like, during that time, I was really like freaking out because combining that with the DMCAA thing that's going on Twitch right now, it would make a lot of content creators very, you know, hesitant to cover this game. But it looks like Square Enix worked it out. So I mean, as long as you don't play certain songs, and I was talking about this to Dean before you started the stream, as long as you don't play certain songs on Twitch or YouTube, you should be A-okay. What songs do I mean? Simple and Clean, Sanctuary, obviously, and other songs like Let It Go and He's a Pirate. Nah, you ain't gonna catch me playing that song ever on Twitch or on YouTube, man. Nah, like it's cool you put it in. I understand, you know, you out here trying to get me to play Let It Go on stream. Fuck that. So yeah, care to weigh in, Dean?
That was terrifying earlier this week when UMG came at everyone, because they did not only claim the Melody of Memory videos, they claimed a bunch of Kingdom Hearts 3 videos, mainly for me. So I was like, oh, I guess they want to just, you know, take my whole channel. And
Jeez, yo, you did you hear that? Like, yo, I heard your Soraalam1 slipping through your voice. I heard him slipping through your voice. A bit,
No. He is asleep. He's at rest permanently. We'll see if we ever see him again.
Yeah, but honestly, I don't blame Disney and I don't blame Square Enix. It was just UMG trying to, like, you know, be an issue, because UMG has been issues every now and again and stuff, and technically they do represent Disney's music, but Disney and Square, you know, like, we've talked to them, representatives from Disney and Square directly, and they understand and appreciate how important content creators are, especially with Kingdom Hearts, right? So it's not like, you know, Disney and Square Enix were like, all right, get the bag. Nah, it wasn't like that. It wasn't like that. It was just UMG just being like, you know, all right, let's push a button, you know, type shit. So I'm glad Square Enix and Disney, like,
who keeps allowing these out of touch companies on YouTube? Like, right? I don't understand.
I don't get it, you know. So I don't blame Disney. I don't blame Square Enix. I blame UMG, Universal Music Group. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Like, peace out. But considering that with the music, you know, the melodies of memory and whatnot. One thing I would like to say about this is that I really do appreciate, and I'm pretty sure Nomura and Square Enix, like, heard about this, even though it wasn't a complaint for me, and I don't know if you share this sentiment, but I really do appreciate how hush-hush they are with the overarching story that's going to be in Melody and Memory. And I'm like, because I honestly, like, the only thing I know that's going to go down is that it's going to focus on Kairi using her power of melodies and memories to unveil the truth behind the final plan. We're going to see Kairi's backstory. It's going to be, you know, a journey to see if they can connect with Sora. And that's pretty much it, man. Like, I don't even know how the game's going to start. Like, how is it, like, you know, Kairi wakes up and then Ansem's like, oh, so you're awake. Yeah, so we didn't find Sora. Also, it's been a year. And so how are you feeling? I have no idea how this game is just going to introduce itself. So how do you feel about that, Dean?
Right. I'm pretty happy with how the trailers have looked and how the descriptions have been. I really have no idea what's about to happen in this game, but I do have this thing in the back of my mind where, you know, I'm thinking, you know, Square Enix could be playing their old Square Enix trailers where it's not that we didn't see anything, it's that we saw most things, and that is basically the whole story that we saw, with just maybe an ending that we haven't seen.
Man, I don't think so. I understand what you're saying, but remember, Nomura and Hazuma and the writer of Melody and Memory all came forward and said that, like, yo, when you're done with Melody and Memory, you might be feeling a type of way. And I'm like,
interesting.
I'm not ready for this. Like, man.
You know, Nomura said KH3's ending would be hard to accept. What did they mean you're going to be feeling some type of way? They're doing this again?
You know, no, I'm so glad you brought that up. I'm done playing games and I'm done pretending like that interview did not exist. Remember how many times people were rising up, the anti-Kingdom Hearts Kingdom Hearts 3 stands were rising up and saying, like, man, this story sucks. Man, I thought everything was gonna be happy. Man, why does Sora have to go through that? Yo, what happened to Kairi and stuff? I'm like, yo, Nomura warned us about this shit. He literally warned us that the ending was gonna be hard to accept. Sora got smoked. Kairi got smoked. Sora stays smoked. It's been a year. Holy shit! Like, I'm sorry, I had to go off a little bit.
I'm pretty sure that came out 2018 around premiere event time.
It was at the premiere, bro. It was at the premiere. He said that shit at the premiere, but no one wanted to believe him.
I mean, it is what it is. That's the internet.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm ready to feel a type of way. I'm ready to feel a type of way after Melody and Memory. I'm pretty sure one of the writers, it wasn't Nomura or the co-director, but one of the writers was on record saying that he was tearing up after he read the ending of Melody and Memory, and I'm like,
okay, I gotta take that with a grain of salt, and I'll tell you why.
Okay.
What's the name of that guy that plays Woody in Toy Story?
It's not. Wait, in Toy Story or in Kingdom Hearts?
In their Toy Story movies.
Oh, Tom Hanks.
Yeah, okay, that's what I was gonna say. Tom Hanks. This boy was capping about Toy Story 4, and he said,
okay,
you know,
no,
he
no,
looked
no,
at
no,
the script
no,
of
wait,
Toy
wait,
Story
no, no, no,
4,
no,
and
wait,
he
Dean,
brought
actually, Dean, no, 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 I'm a cast reflector right now. I'm gonna tell her right now, you know, I don't give a fuck who's out here ready to sandbag me. I was crying.
at Toy Story 4?
Yes, because when Woody and Buzz said goodbye, come on, they've been through everything together. And when
That
they
movie just
spoilers,
made
I'm
me
sorry,
mad.
spoilers, I'm sorry. They've been through everything. That hug, I'm like, uh-huh.
Do not like the ending of the movie. Get it out. Toy Story 3
no,
is
it's
the
fine.
GOAT.
Look, it's fine that you look. Okay, that's the difference. It's fine that you don't like the ending of Toy Story 4. I'm just saying that for me, it had mad emotional weight.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
But you know, that's the first thing I think of when I hear about this writer saying they're shedding tears at the Melody of Memory script. This is a rhythm game, right?
but I mean, like, it's a rhythm game, but it's still part of the Sora retrieval arc. And you know, Sora looking kind of funky at the end of that last trailer, man. I'm like,
that was some bait. That was some bait.
No, it's not. It's not bait. No, that's cap. You're capping now. That's not bait.
That was some bait, bro.
No, that's not bait, bro. Like, come on. Like the fact that they ended that off with like an invert on like Sora's color palette, and if you take that and invert it again, it's literally like Xehanort's golden eyes. I'm like, bro.
You want me to tell you what if that's actually a Sora? You want me to tell you what I think that is?
What?
I think because I've been thinking about
like
this for
Sora?
Remind.
A fake
I
Sora?
think no. If it's real, I think it's gonna be Sora's body, but Yozora is gonna be talking through his mouth. It's gonna be
Yozora. Dude, I would scream. Yo, I would.
Yeah,
man,
and Sora's waking up in the car.
Dude, I'm sorry I cut you off, Dean, but if that were to happen, as soon as that happens, I would get blocked by Dylan Sprouse on Twitter. Like, I would at him every fucking second. Like, bro.
Like, my main interpretation of the ending of Remind has been kind of like a body swap type of thing. So it fit right in. I think Sora is waking up in the car in Remind and, you know, has the Luxor driver. That's Sora sitting there, and then Yozora.
That's really cool, Dean. I like that.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Dean,
that's why they say nothing. What did they say? Nothing makes any sense anymore.
Dean, do you want to make a video? That's really cool. Like that. Like that's why you see Yozora sitting in the car and you hear Sora speaking.
Yes, that's why. That's what I thought.
And then Luxord recognizes, and that's why Luxord gave him the card. And Luxord recognizes Sora within Yozora is like impressive, is it not? And
Yep.
Dean.
You got it. You caught on. That's the
Dean,
theory.
Stop capping.
I'm not capping. I had to tell you the idea. Let's make a video.
We'll put it on your channel. That'll be your fucking grand return. Let's do it.
All right, bet.
Oh. I would fucking yell, bro. In Melody of Memory, if I see Sora's mouth open up and I hear Dylan Sprouse coming out of his mouth, I would fucking yell.
Yo,
I would break something, dude. Oh my god.
Now I'm hyped. I gotta see if that comes true. I'm gonna find out next month. Closer than it seems.
Man, and that's the craziest thing. Body swapping and body possession is such a staple thing within Kingdom Hearts. Like, holy shit.
And if they do the body swap, then they could make the Verum Rex game, and you could be controlling Yozora's body, but it would actually be Sora. They could do that. Bro,
Dean. What if that's like a highlighted reason why they put in a mechanic of, oh my god, there it is, Dean, your power is mine.
Yeah.
What if he legit, like, they put in the ability of him stealing the Keyblade? He's like, okay, so this is how a Keyblade feels. Like, him getting ready to take over Sora's body is like, oh, okay, so this is how a Keyblade feels. This is what a Keyblade feels like. Dean.
That's it. Yo, that's the theory.
Dean.
I didn't.
Dean!
I wasn't planning to present it today, but you brought it up to me.
Dean. But this isn't what I really look like.
Yeah, it could be more body swaps. I don't know what to think about that.
This man body jumping. It's like, how did you recognize me as a Zora? You're not supposed to. This isn't what I really look like.
Mm-hmm. So who is that?
I
It's the theory,
Dean.
bro. I wasn't planning to go into it here, but you know what? It fits in perfectly with Melody of Memory. And I didn't even realize it until now.
And you know, it's funny. The Nameless Star even fucking alludes to this shit. Where it's like, you know, oh, he's changed beyond all recognition. His heart replaced with that of another. Because the true Yozora that she knows has been swapped out with someone else already.
Mm-hmm. He would be distressed at her absence if he knew. It might be time to make the theory.
It's time. It's time, bro. It's time. We gotta... it's time, bro. It's time.
Okay, the stream got the early reveal of the idea.
Oh my god. But... whew, that's,
We just switched dimensions.
we're in the 5th dimension. Dean.
Yo.
That's why he says that line. It's like, you know, the staple line where it's like, I've been having these weird thoughts lately. Because he's taking Sora's place. So he's literally just restarting the...
Yes, exactly, yes. This is the body swap theory. That's gonna be... that's gonna be Yozora in Sora's body when Kairi talks to him. Or whoever that is.
So, do you think that Kairi... Do you think we're gonna see the Master of Masters' face?
No. I don't think
No,
so.
man, come on. He was taking off his hood and everything.
Okay, there's only one reason, there's one plausibility that leads me to believe that we might, and that's just because the game's name is a abbreviation MOM. That's the only reason I think we might see his face, but other than that, no, I don't think not a chance.
You gotta believe, bro. You gotta believe. Like, come on. Like,
He doesn't have a face.
I'm tired of this shit, man. Like, they gotta throw us a bone with the Master of Masters, man. I've been, like, here sitting on his identity and whatnot and blah, blah, blah. Oh, my God. Speaking of the Master of Masters, I want to bring something up from a previous 5th Dimension stream. Do you want to know something hilarious? So, on the 13th episode, when I had the 5th Dimension stream with Benjamin Diskin, right? You know what this mad lad said to me on stream?
What do you say?
We were talking about that whole cutscene where it was young Xehanort and Master Masters, like, you know, it was him talking with Ray Chase about their meeting in Remind, and then you know how the Master Master's like, my name is blank, right? And I was just literally playing around, right, saying like, oh, like we couldn't hear this noise, only Benjamin Diskin could hear that, and then this man actually stepped forward, is like, no, I actually know what it is, and I'm like, excuse me,
what?
And then yeah. I'm like, excuse me? And he's like, yeah, no, they told me, and I read it off the script, and I know what it is. I can't tell you, of course. I'm like, of course you can't tell me. But why would you tell? And I'm like, yo, when he said that, I'm like, Ben, I'm not responsible for what happens to your Twitter after this and stuff.
Why would he know? What? I didn't think they would put it on the script.
Right?
You wouldn't think.
Exactly.
That's insane.
That's insane. And I'm like, I tried, so I was like, okay, no, we're not talking about this no more. And I didn't even push or prod him off stream or anything like that, because I'm not ready to wield that kind of information. Fuck that.
Not ready to wield that information.
I can't believe that. Yo, that was crazy. But
that's insane.
That is insane. So I mean, like that like the knowledge is out there somewhere somehow. But I mean, like, whatever and stuff. I wasn't even about to play the fucking guessing game with him. But yeah. So all things considered, with Melody of Memory moving Kingdom Hearts forward and stuff, and with Nomura stating that he wants to broaden the horizons of he wants to broaden the
target audience, right?
Yeah, the target audience of Kingdom Hearts. What do you infer about that, you know, in terms of gameplay, in terms of presentation and stuff, because I feel like obviously Melody of Memory, rhythm action battle game, and then of course, you know, people saying like, oh, Vermrex is not gonna get done. I'm like, I'm pretty sure Nomura is like itching at the chance to breathe life into Vermrex, and he's gonna do it. And then Vermrex fits that bill of, you know, broadening the horizon and just opening up the scope of the target audience of Kingdom Hearts. But what do you infer from that?
I think, you know, Melody of Memory is the perfect example. I think they just want to experiment maybe a lot more than what they did with the command deck, and just try out some completely different game types for the in-between games. And, you know, with Melody of Memory, I think they're hitting it out of the park. They just want to throw in some different gameplay styles, get people interested that wouldn't normally play Kingdom Hearts. Maybe they'll be hooked on the little story that's in there, and then the audience for Kingdom Hearts grows. And I also think they're trying to establish this thing where every Kingdom Hearts game is like high skill ceiling, very hard. I think they're going for it after Remind. Right. Nomura never wants to hear that his game was too easy ever again.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm excited for that. What I hope they don't mean is just tons and tons of mobile games. I don't want to see that.
No, I don't think they're gonna. No. But
just leave it at one. Yeah.
I honestly believe that, you know, they're going to be, like you said, introducing new gameplay types and stuff. But I mean, at the same time, I don't want them to veer off too far to the fact that they're abandoning the identity of what made Kingdom Hearts what it is and stuff. Right. Obviously not for the number titles. Like, the number titles is going to stay true and stuff. But I would like to see them experiment more, because, you know, in order to set Kingdom Hearts apart from Phase 1 for Phase 2, they have to, you know, visit these wilder aspects and stuff. And then this is the golden question that I want to ask you, going off Melody Memory into the future of Kingdom Hearts. Considering how we've seen Yozora fight in the Vermrex trailer, and when you fight against him in the boss fight, how do you feel, you know, give me some playful ideas or what you would think a Vermrex controlling Yozora would play like.
Oh my god. Have you seen his moves? Like, Now, I'm not going to say the whole elephant in the room and talk about Noctis from 15, because I don't think he would play like him at all.
Right.
I think it would be a lot of teleport-y-ish kind of range targeting, quick hack and slash combat. That's what I'm thinking. Lots of flips, lots of maybe some different stuff where you have to actually aim stuff that you shoot out. So kind of like some of Sora's Keyblade's transformations.
Right.
And more of a... Have you seen what the gameplay trailer for Final Fantasy 16 looks like?
Yeah,
kind of takes down a DMC-ish type of thing. I'm feeling something like that. And that's not Kingdom Hearts, but when I think of playing as Yozora, I think of that type of thing.
You know, honestly, from seeing Yozora's gameplay, it's like a lot... Like, it's a lot, I won't say a lot faster, but it's a pretty fast-paced, you know, battle style. And the one key to what I feel like, you know, is something that is established with Yozora is, like what Dean said, porting and the overall scale of mobility that he has. You know, I feel like Kingdom Hearts has never even touched the level of mobility that Yozora is able to, you know, show off and whatnot. And funny that you bring up Final Fantasy 16. It plays, like, you know, a lot of people obviously look at the game and say, oh, it plays very DMC Devil May Cry like, right? And, you know, we kind of got, we put two and two together because before that official reveal, it was, you know, noted that a former Devil May Cry lead battle planner got hired up by Square Enix for a very important project. And a lot of people were like saying, oh, maybe Vermrex, maybe Final Fantasy 16, and it did turn out to be Final Fantasy 16 and stuff. But I mean, you know, while that project is being headed up by Creative Business Division 3, I feel that, you know, they could share that dude or share what has been seen and whatnot. And, you know, the overall speed of Kingdom Hearts 3, I felt was really, really good. So, I mean, you know, I don't think they're too far off the ballpark in terms of, you know, figuring it out for themselves, but some help from some younger, more established people within that type of fast-paced action hack and slash style would definitely benefit a Vermrex type game. But like I said before, if we're going to be dealing with a Vermrex game, I definitely see, you know, the sort of, you know, it being Yozora and Sora playable. So a game like that would have to accommodate both styles of play that both characters are known for, right? So with that being considered, they would have to strike a balance. And I feel that's, that's achievable, considering how many people work for Square Enix and, what we've seen, what they're capable of, what they've done, and what they could do moving forward. But I definitely see Vanrex being kind of Devil May Cry-like, if not God of War-like. I don't know.
Oh, God of War-like. Yeah, I see what you're saying. I thought of Devil May Cry, and it might be because of the 16 stuff, but it really fits Yozora, I think, a lot. And yeah, I also agree. I think even if they do have a playable Sora in that game and you play as the two, you can totally strike a balance, especially with how fast-paced the combat has gotten in Remind. I'm like so happy with it. It can keep up, no problem. Oh, yeah. No problem at all.
Here's one thing I want to ask you. I brought this up to Jared, and he flipped out, but I don't know if you're going to be sharing the same sentiment. I was thinking that if we're going to get a Vanrex game, a Kingdom Hearts Vanrex game, imagine that Sora and Yozora are the two main playable characters, but when you beat both of their stories and whatnot, you unlock third playable story, Luke's sword.
What? My reaction is, why?
What do you mean, why? This man has become one of the most important characters as of late. Come on, man.
I know he's important, but it seems like so random to me. Because you got Sora and Yozora, two sides of the same coin, and then you got Luke's sword here. He's gonna, deal some cards in a whole 8-hour story, maybe.
Bro, dude, don't sandbag cards, man. Like, I've seen some gameplay where cards, like he could throw them out. He could it could work like Lucifer in Devil May Cry 4. I don't want to hear that noise, man. And like he's just like Yozora, and he's just like Sora, a being that was able to exist in both universes. So come on.
I see him as more of kind of like a spirit guide for the two of them. You could take the spirit out of it, but like a little guide that's gonna, I don't know what his plan is, but he's gonna lead them somewhere.
I really don't think he's gonna lead them somewhere. I think he was always in service to Yozora. Like he worked for Yozora. Like he was literally like butler level for this man, right? And
okay, that's possible.
With Sora, I feel like obviously it's gonna be like him by himself in this, but if like when we play Yozora, he might have partner characters in Magia and Aegis, right? Kind of like the whole Donald and Goofy deal, hilarious, right? But Sora might be on his own, and then Luke Sword is doing his own thing in order to I like how you say lead them both, but I feel like if we were to play as Luke Sword in a Vanrex game, he would be doing something behind the scenes that would aid them both, that would be beneficial to both Sora and Yozora. Right, kind of like what's the word? I don't know if you've ever played Resident Evil, but he would be kind of like the anti-Wesker.
I played some Resident Evil games, so I'm familiar with Wesker. I don't know if you want to say pulling some strings.
Yeah, basically, because Wesker is legitimately like the proverbial man behind the curtain. Right? Like he's always been doing some shit in all of the Resident Evil games behind the scenes up until he died in 5, which was bullshit. But I feel like Luke Sword could be that character, but acting out of good rather than evil. Help set up Sora and Yozora for success in both their plights and whatnot. So yeah. Basically, yo, Lalu Almaraz. Yo, basically, like, come on. Yo, rap with me, Dean. He's like the anti-Lushu. Because, like, remember in Remind where he's like, picture this. A black goat stashes away a letter and then orders a white goat to search for it. Like, literally, space and time. I talk about this fucking narrative all the fucking time, and I will talk about it till the end of the year until it's ingrained into all of y'all's brains. I'm gonna give you a brain worm with this shit. Like, Luke Sword and Lushu are literally like with two halves of the same coin, and even with their elements, which are paired off in theoretical mathematics and whatnot, it's always space and time. Braig, Xigbar, Lushu, space, Luxord, time, space and time, white coat, black coat, yin, yang. It's. Who are you, Luxord? Oh, it doesn't matter to me. Who are you, Xigbar? Like.
Interesting. I never thought of it that way. With Luxord, he did have that conversation with Xigbar, but I never paired them up like that. That's really, really interesting.
I really think they're paired up.
I'm gonna keep my eye on them now.
And you know, I know the funniest shit too. Like, even when you take a look at those two characters, Xigbar, like, it was way more blatant throughout the games, and then it reached, like, oh my god, it was like Omega level. Xigbar was always, like, you know, ear to the ground, make sure he has tabs on everybody, and make sure, like, he has eyes and ears on everything. But, like, up until Kingdom Hearts 3, it was like, oh, he makes sure he does that for the benefit of Xemnas, who you know, they're boys and whatnot, and you know, for his own, you know, deeds or whatnot. But, like, that was his kind of character, laid back, but, like, you know, he keeps his eyes and ears everywhere and stuff. And then in Kingdom Hearts 3, a guy pointed out that, like, oh, this man was Lushu, so he's been doing this on like, we thought he was doing this on, like, a level 10 scale. This man's been doing this on a level 10,000 scale. Like, he's always been doing this kind of shit. So, you know, like, Xigbar was known for that. But then, when we put two together with Luxord, after what we see in Kingdom Hearts 3 Base and Kingdom Hearts 3 Remind, like, he's been kind of doing the same shit, but in his own way. Like, Xigbar is like, oh yeah, I'm rank 2 in the organization and stuff, but you know what, I you know, even though I'm high ranked, you know, I have Xehanort's trust over anything else, you know, I want to take my lazy days, you know, Xemnas, if you need a second command dude, boy, you just give it a Sykes, man, like, I'm chilling, right? So he was always up there, but chilling. Luxord always, you know, how many times has Luxord always brought up, it's like, yeah, I'm on the bottom rung, no one pays attention to me, no one pays attention to me, no, like, you know, I'm on the bottom of the organization. Like, he's brought that shit up so many times, and now I see why. It's like, you know, he was doing this shit on purpose. This motherfucker was like, you know, I'm on the bottom rung, so no one can catch on to me. Like, no one pays attention to me, no one gives a fuck about me, but I do that, he did that shit on purpose, so that, you know, no one could pick up on his trail. God, I love Kingdom Hearts, bro.
Now I'm gonna be pairing them up every second I think about them because of you.
Thanks. Great. Awesome. Amazing. Love it. That you guys, you love to see it, man. You love to see it.
And they're two sides of the same coin.
Right? Shit. They really are. They really are, man. Not to mention, and that's one thing I want to discuss with you a little bit. Not to mention, you know, the one thing that, like, for a good chunk up until Remind, I felt I had Kingdom Hearts 3 pretty much down packed, while all these other people had questions and stuff. I'm like, oh no, you need an answer, there it is. You need an answer, there it is. But the one thing I'm like, man, what the fuck, was when Xemnas was like, the ancient Keyblade legacy that slumbers within you. And I'm like, okay, I understand that for Marluxia and Larxene, because it turns out they're from Union Cross. But Demyx and Luxord, and I'm like, okay, what? Because we've yet to see Demyx in any type of capacity beyond Kingdom Hearts, right? We don't see him in Union Cross, and blah, right? And then it gets especially confusing for Luxord when you find out that he's from Varen Rex, and I'm like, so wait, what the fuck do you mean by that, man? Like, what does this mean? Like, what do you know that I don't? And then like, you're gonna tell us, and Xemnas is like, poof, like, he's gone. Yeah. Xemnas is gone. He's never coming back. Like, the fuck.
I mean, you can say that, like, I guess Luxord can be from Varen Rex and still an ancient Keyblade wielder. If my first impression of that was, oh, you know, they're gonna show up in Union Cross later.
Right, same,
that was it.
Same, yeah.
That was it. And then here, Union Cross is like about to end, and nothing, right?
Right, we still don't see no Demyx, and we know where Luxord is hanging out.
So I don't know what they're doing with that anymore, unless Dark Road is not even what. Would you consider a wielder from Dark Road to have an ancient legacy?
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. Because I mean,
Okay.
like, look at Xehanort. He's like pushing 100, so I call him pretty ancient shit. Like, like damn. All right, so you know, there could still be aspects within, you know, like Dean says, within Dark Road that is yet to see us, you know, and whatnot. But I really like how I really like all of the avenues that Kingdom Hearts is exploring. And that's why I love the story so much. You know, a lot of people like to sandbag it for being overly confusing and stuff, but it really isn't, because it's a story that's meant to be experienced, not to be told. Or, you know, yeah, it's meant to be experienced, not to be told and stuff. And, you know, people like say Kingdom Hearts is confusing, and I laugh at J.R.R. Tolkien and shit. And I'm like, you know, I'm like, bro, you want expansive, deep, confusing lore? Yo, go read Lord of the Rings. The fuck, and then you get back to me, shit. Oh my god. But man, I'm excited. And one other avenue that I want to talk about with you is that for Melody of Memory, a big deal is that Melody of Memory, and a lot of people brought this up and stuff, and including a bunch of content creators and stuff. And yo, Super Butterbuns was going in with this, and the fact that Melody of Memory is literally going to bring to life a lot of the things we've read from secret reports, which is good. And I'm glad that they're like, you know, putting secret reports in action and stuff, because a lot of people don't read the secret reports. Guys, read the secret reports, all of them. They give you a lot of cool context. And speaking of that, they will
never read, no matter how many times you tell them.
Oh my god! Please just read the secret reports. So, with case in point of that, you know, something that's really important to the whole notion of young Kairi being abducted and experimented on by Terra Xehanort, Apprentice Xehanort, do you feel we'll see Subject X in Melody of Memory? And Subject X is, you know,
right?
It's the worst kept secret, because there's a lot of material from the secret reports and everything, and even from character files, from Kingdom Hearts character files, which is only in Japan. Bring it to the States, please. That basically point at Subject X being skulled, right? So, what do you feel about that?
I thought, actually, from the very first trailer of Melody of Memory, I thought we were for sure seeing some Subject X stuff going on, but I just thought that when they were showing Kairi's point of view, and I was like, oh wait, that's Kairi. But yeah, I think 100% we're gonna see Subject X, and we're gonna see, I don't know, maybe a Kairi interaction there, maybe. I don't know. I don't really know what they're doing with her right now. But I hesitate to say 100%, but yeah, I'm gonna put it down. I'm gonna say we're gonna learn about Subject X. Maybe even if we don't see her, we're gonna learn a huge bulk about her.
Right.
For sure.
Like, I always talk about, like, the theory that how messed up would it be if that the reason why Terra Xehanort, I keep saying Terra Xehanort, I mean, they're the same person, it's just that, you know, different haircut. Apprentice Xehanort was rolling around in what do you call it, Radiant Garden, you know, in the opening area, you know, throwing out Heartless to see if he can find out where this Subject X was, because of course we do know that Braig let Subject X out of the bag, out of the cage, whatnot. If you read the secret reports, then you would know, right? So how messed up would it be if it would, like, Kairi was literally out there picking flowers, and then Terra's Apprentice Xehanort was like, where did Subject X go? I need to find her, right? The Subject X is literally running around in the vicinity, and sees our Heartless coming after her, and then, like, hides behind a wall, and then, like, you know, she hides behind a wall, and then you see Apprentice Xehanort just like, where is it? Oh, I can't find Subject X. Oh, but there goes Kairi. I sensed something from this girl. You! And just, like, grabs Kairi and stuff, and then Subject X is like literally behind a wall just watching it happen, like, but doesn't say anything because she doesn't want to go back in the cage. How messed up would that be?
I literally see it happening. Like, I would not. That's very, very plausible. Okay, answer me this: do you think we're gonna see Subject X, or we're just gonna hear about her? Yes or no?
I think we're gonna see Subject X. And the reason why I say that is because, specifically for Melody of Memory, Square Enix went out of their way to construct Apprentice Xehanort, and young Kairi models within Kingdom Shader, right? Those models did not exist in Kingdom Hearts 3 or 0.2, right? So they did not have to go out their way to make those models. So with that being said, why not just make another model for Skuld and stuff, and just have her, just like, in the shadows or some shit, wearing her coat, I don't know. So I feel that, I feel it's a very, very extremely high possibility that we could see Skuld in the flesh, or Subject X in the flesh in Melody and Memory.
Okay. And that machine, the big thing, like, people call it the Ark. And Kairi's in there.
According to English translations, actual full English translation, it's called the lifeboat.
The lifeboat. Do you think, now I'm just thinking like completely off the rails right now, but do you think maybe Kairi was in that machine at one time, and then Subject X was also in that machine at one time, and there was some I don't know, DNA swapping going on, and later on that could explain Shion's black-haired appearance a little bit.
Oh, man, Dean, I'm so glad you brought this up. No, I don't believe in that.
No.
But I present my tangent. All right.
Okay.
It's that, Shion is there's a lot of arguments because it has some holes in it, but Shion, the reason why I feel Shion has black hair is because Shion is representative of her two best friends' memories being instilled within her. So she has the overall appearance, the face of Kairi, thanks to Roxas, due to Sora's strongest memory being Kairi, right? But the reason why she has black hair is because the strongest memory that Lee, aka Axel, had at the time, that he was filled with regret at that point, was to try and get Subject X out. And the only feature that he could probably remember from her is Skuld's black hair. So those two features got combined into Shion from Roxas and Axel.
Okay. So you are thinking along the same lines, but you're thinking it has nothing to do with the Ark. It's about the memory.
Right.
I can get behind that. I feel that too.
Yeah. But
I'm glad you were thinking about that too. I'm glad.
But when you're saying about the Ark, I feel, I'm glad you brought that up with Skuld and the Ark. I feel that Xehanort probably experimented on Skuld with the Ark, but it didn't work. And he kept trying, and then Ansem's like, yo, pull the plug, and then Braig let her out or whatnot. So he probably tried it again with Kairi, and then Kairi led him to the Keyblade. But as we all know, it was a combination of things, because Xehanort wanted to use that machine and wanted to use Kairi in order for Kairi to lead him to one who would wield the Keyblade, right? And eventually Kairi did wind up to Destiny Islands and then became best friends with Riku and Sora. But at the same time, Aqua did cast a spell on Kairi's pendant that would allow her to be transported to someone that will help protect her in a time of her greatest need, right? Which would in turn become Sora. And then we all know that Sora wasn't truly destined for the Keyblade, and it was Riku at the time. But then the Kingdom Key got passed over from Riku to Sora when Riku decided to give himself up to the darkness, and yada 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 and whatnot. So it kind of like, it was like a combination of factors that led to the plan still going through. Damn, fucking Xehanort literally rolled a d20 and rolled a 20 with that shit, but it all worked out in the end for him. But then we know it was both the efforts of the Ark of putting Kairi in danger, and then Aqua's spell helped bring her from the Ark to Sora. But then it turns out Riku was the one destined for the Keyblade, and then Riku was there at the time, and yada yada. Man, that's one part I'm so pumped up to see Melody and Memory. I really want to see that unknown factor of Kairi's backstory leading into Kingdom Hearts 1. I'm really excited to see how that truly plays out. Like
that's really exciting to me, and I just hope they sprinkle it evenly along the game so that we can get a nice consistent pace with it while we're playing the songs. And we'll be all good. Not just all of it at the beginning and the end. Oh
no, definitely. I feel because we're gonna have to go from world to world, and worlds are locked in I think the worlds are locked in what's the word? they're segregated by portions and whatnot. So like I feel like every time we unlock a new portion, like Kairi will remember something different, right? So like I feel that the game could start with Kairi waking up, and you know, like they just like put her back to sleep. It's like, oh, we're gonna try something new. Like Riku shows up, it's like, oh, any progress? We're gonna try something new. We're gonna go through your melodies using memories and whatnot and see what we can find. And like, okay, so that's the beginning. We get to the next world portion. Kairi starts to remember some janky stuff, and then we get to the next world portion, and then she remembers Xehanort, and then Ansem's like, oh shit. Right? And then Ansem's like, bro, damn, this ain't it. And then you remember how Ansem was like, some mysteries are better left like unknown and whatnot. And it's like, and then Kairi's like, yo, what do you know? What do you know? Yo, yo, bro, Dean, I had this fucked up theory that I told to Jared, and I'm like, you know how Ansem, the Seeker of Darkness, told Ansem, is like, oh, all the lives of those, like all of those children sacrificed for the sake of your research, you know, because we know that Ansem did experiment on children once upon a time. Bro, the fucked up theory I was telling Jared was like, bro, what if that was the true reason why he was keeping Ienzo around? Like, who's gonna stop him? His parents?
Oh, nah.
Like, who's gonna stop him?
No, you can't say this. Yo,
fuck Ansem the Wise, man. Fuck Ansem the Wise. Hashtag cancel Ansem the Wise, bro. I said this shit last time. It still holds true. Yo, fuck Ansem, man.
But I remember that line getting me so hyped just because they put it in a Kingdom Hearts 3 trailer, and I was like, oh, we're gonna learn a lot about that in Kingdom Hearts 3. But you know, it was just a line in Kingdom Hearts 3, you know, sprinkled in there. But you know, maybe now, maybe now is that time. So I got a big question for you.
Yep.
Let's say the scope of Melody of Memory, the story is everything you wanted it to be, but it still like falls into that scope, like Nomura said, just like a extended secret ending, and the gameplay stays consistent and to how the demo was, and you just are loving the game. Where do you think this game could land in your favorite Kingdom Hearts games?
Okay. Damn. All right. Let's see. Favorite Kingdom Hearts game. I'll tell you right now, it's gonna be definitely above Recoded.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about Days?
Definitely not. Yo, shut the fuck up, Dean.
Definitely not.
Dean. No, God damn it. Every one of y'all, you, Jared and Sky make me sick. All right. Yo, Days is in my top 5. Get out of here. Get out of here, bro.
Okay.
Get out of here. Yo, so like Melody of Memory, I feel like it could be like above Recoded. Shit.
The story, everything you wanted it to be, Subject X, Kairi's backstory, Isaiah Nerds.
Yeah.
You know, plenty of content, fun songs, the bosses have gimmicks that you wanted.
You're making me feel some type of way, bro.
HMK, listen to me. At least put it above Dream Drop. At least.
Yeah. I was just thinking that I might put it above Dream Drop. Yeah, I'll put it above Recoded, above Dream Drop. Okay. Here's the thing. Definitely above Recoded, definitely above Dream Drop. I have to actually play the game, but considering how much truly I have fun with it, I actually might put it above Chain of Memories.
Oh.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so what number would that be?
Above Chain? Damn, considering that. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It might be number 7.
Okay, number 7.
Yeah.
Not bad for a rhythm game coming
out. Oh my god, yo, Oblivion Wildin', holy shit! It's like, this demo better than Dream Drop. Listen, Dream Drop.
I mean, I'm not gonna say anything.
Look, Dream Drop is not as terrible as a lot of people say. It was still, like, here's the thing, and I had this conversation with my brother. the thing is, like, Dream Drop Distance is it, like, you know, it fundamentally is not a bad game. It's just that there are a ton of Kingdom Hearts games that are better than that. You know, it's not. It's like Dream Drop. It's not fundamentally a bad game. It's fun. It has its mechanics. It has its gimmicks and shit. It's not okay. It's not broken to the notion that you fall through the floor. That's what I'm saying. You know, like, oh, it is broken. Balloonra. No, that's not what I mean. All right. It's a fundamentally good game. It's just that games within the same series are better. So yeah.
HMK, have I ever told you that?
Here it comes.
About have I ever told you about how I cannot play Dream Drop for more than 30 minutes without getting a headache?
Why, Dean? Please explain.
It's the Dream Eaters and the attacks and the movement and everything. You know the Chef Frog that will put you up in the air and then stagger you for 500 years and do his whole combo. All of that just no. I cannot. Just block. The game gives me a headache. Okay, yeah, you could not get hit, but blocking doesn't even feel good. It's not good, HMK. It's not good.
It's not good as Sora.
No, it's not.
No, blocking as Riku when you have dark block is good.
Yeah, there's the barrier, of course.
Yeah, dark barrier and shit.
Yeah, you can play Dream Drop for more than 30 minutes.
Yes, I've beaten it like twice.
Okay.
So
I don't know. I can't.
I actually had a lot of fun with it on the 3DS too. So let me tell you one function that I actually miss from Dream Drop Distance that I wish was in Kingdom Hearts 3. You wanna know what function that was? Don't say
unlimited flow motion.
Oh hell no, bro! Hell no! Hell no! Hell no! Hell no! Hell no! And
okay.
I'm a sucker for this I'm a sucker for this in all types of games. So that's why I'm like, oh, that's cool. That's Kingdom Hearts is doing it now. But when Kingdom Hearts 3 didn't do it, I'm like, man, what the fuck? What, are you serious? I like. Okay. Can you guess? Can you guess?
I was gonna guess the whole kind of gotta collect them all Dream Eater mechanic.
No, no. All right. I'll give you a hint. It's a battle mechanic.
A battle mechanic.
Yes.
That's not in Kingdom Hearts 3.
Yes.
What does Dream Drop have that 3 doesn't?
Yeah.
I mean, obviously there's command deck, but that's not it. You know, I don't know. Are
you ready?
Bro.
You ready?
Yeah. Tell me.
Air dodge into attack.
You don't think 3 has air dodge into attack?
No. That's the thing. Air dodge, and then it makes a specific spinner move. Like it's dodge attack. Like you air dodge attack. That was something in Dream Drop Distance, and I loved that. I usually use that as a fucking combo opener, and I love that in any type of other games, like in Devil May Cry, in action RPGs or action battle stuff. You know, I love that, but it was missing from Kingdom Hearts 3. I'm like, yo, this was in Dream Drops. Like, what the fuck? Like, that's what I really like. That I really like. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? In the chat, like that. I love that. That was good.
I feel that. I can live without that. I like having my normal attack be my starter. Like, you know how in Kingdom Hearts 3 you can turn off the flow motion attack so that your air step just goes into your normal attack as your first attack. Yeah. I do that. Right. So,
no, you know, I do that too. But you know, a better way for me to describe it is like, you know, because someone in the chat, who said in the chat, Edgy-kun. No, not air is air dodge strike, right? But where was it? Oh, there you go, Scrubber. Scrubber said it's like Final Fantasy VII's deadly dodge. I love that. I love moves like that. Did you ever use that?
Okay. Yeah, I did. Of course.
See, like moves like that. That's like, man, I'm a sucker for this.
I feel you, but I can live without it. I'm okay.
Right. But yeah, that was one thing.
That's an interesting choice. That's something like you really picked out from the layers and layers of combat. Yeah. Let me think. Was there something I wish, something Dream Drop has that Kingdom Hearts 3 doesn't that I wish 3 had? Let me think about that.
He's gonna find nothing. Like,
let me think about that. Bro, there's not any. There's nothing. The Dream Eaters, no. You know, they did... Meow Wow's in Kingdom Hearts 3. I don't want to talk about it. Let's talk about our next topic, you know? I just sat here and made myself mad.
All right, let's talk about how Team Birth by Sleep wasn't called Team Sleep and was called Team BBS instead.
Why are they're just naming them straight after the game, except for Classic.
It's Team weird. Classic, Team Days. I like that. I'm like, bro, BBS better be Team Sleep, and it wasn't.
You liking the Sonic Heroes vibe going on?
I'm loving the Sonic Heroes vibe. Yo, no. Dean. Be real with me. How do you feel about Sonic Heroes?
Oh, okay. So Sonic Heroes, one of my childhood Sonic games. I loved that game to death. I never finished it because I guess it was a pretty hard game. But yeah, I never finished it. I loved it. I loved the idea of it, the mechanics. But I went back and I played it like maybe 2 years ago. I tried to do like a little race of it. That game is terrible. I cannot. The game is terrible. I love the idea, but I cannot play that game.
Yo, I love Sonic Heroes. Like, I still love Sonic Heroes. I should go back.
Have you played it recently?
I have not played it recently, but I beat it when I did play it back then. So
okay,
like, but yeah, the way to beat it was actually a really dumb threshold. You had to like beat all 4 teams and get all 7 Chaos Emeralds, and I'm like, bro, what the fuck, man? And getting the Chaos Emeralds was nothing to laugh about, man. Especially the 6 and 7 ones, man. Eat my ass, bro.
Wasn't it like Team Chaotix had some really tough stuff going on?
Yeah, because Team Chaotix missions were stupid, bro. Because they were mission based instead of just like, so like the way it worked was like Team Rose was easy, Team Sonic was medium, and Team Shadow was Team Dark was hard, right? But then Team Chaotix came with some weird funky ass shit. It's like, yo, go find 12 chows, and I'm like, the fuck, you know, what are you trying to do? Explore a non-open explorable world, man. Find 12 chows. I mean, it made sense when like SPO was like, now hand over that chow, nice and easy. I'm like, oh, so this is why these fuckers want to cream. No, they want to cheese the chow. I'm like, oh, because they were looking for chows. But yeah, Team Chaotix. I love Team Chaotix, but I wish their levels had better design.
Right.
Man.
Go play Sonic Heroes. I would watch you play it now and see.
I'll stream that shit.
It's the same.
I'll stream. Yeah, all right, there you go, guys. Yo, Dean activated. I'll stream Sonic Heroes. I'll do that shit in a heartbeat, man. Sonic Heroes. So yeah, I do love the whole Sonic Heroes vibe that Melody and Memory is doing. But that was such a missed opportunity because Team Sleep. I'm gonna call them Team Sleep. I don't care. You know, it's
why
Team
do you
BBS.
want to call them Team Sleep instead
Because
of
they
maybe
sleep.
Team
They're
Wayfinder at least?
No, they're sleep. They're resident sleepers. They slept as fuck. They slept. They all.
Oh,
slept.
you don't like them?
No, I love them. No, I don't like Terra. Fuck Terra. But I mean,
oh, there it is.
Yeah, but now they're Team Sleep because they slept. They got slept. So Team Sleep, and then Riku with the 2 Dream Eaters could have literally be Team Dream or Dream Team, but no, it was Team DDD, and I'm like, man, like,
they really couldn't give Riku any humans to be honest.
Right.
They gave him Dream Eaters. I want to see the Destiny trio become a team, but I doubt we'll see any Kyrie.
Not.
Yeah.
And like, you know, from how the demo played, like, teams really don't matter. I feel they're just purely cosmetic. You know. They are
definitely.
But you know what does matter though? The Disney characters, which is bullshit, but the Disney characters do matter. So if you guys didn't know, when you go onto a level and you have the chance to bring in a Disney character like Simba, Peter Pan, Ariel, you have the option to, and by doing so, you will the song will gain like a Disney partner specific notes that will add to your score if you hit them. So you know that's Disney characters matter, but the teams really don't matter. They're just cosmetic.
Right. Mm-hmm. I was surprised by that Disney character reveal. I think they just did it on Twitter like a week ago, and I was not expecting any more to this game. They just keep adding more and more to this game. Why is this game so big? Oh, you want to talk about how most people thought this game would suck?
Right?
No, everyone had the lowest expectations. I think it's because of the graphics and the type of game.
Yeah, it's like, it's a rhythm action battle game. I'm like, bro, like,
a cash grab, no soul, right?
Right? It's so funny.
This team put everything into it.
They really did. And it's so funny how they're saying that because one, Square Enix put out Theater Rhythm, and that game slaps, right? That's one. And then two, I was like, man, how are they just hiding important lore behind a game like this? I'm like, bro, where have you been? Like, literally the second game in the Kingdom Hearts series was a game about cards. And that shit has some of the fucking, that shit has some of the most important lore in the series, right? And I'm like, you know that meme where that guy's about to get hanged and he's like, first time? Like, you know, like that's literally, you know, all the people hating on Melody and Memory, Chain of Memory's like, first time? Like, literally, like, bro.
Yeah, exactly. A little late to say that one.
I'm honestly excited. And, you know, my excitement actually, like, went through the roof a little harder than it was organically when I heard that, you know, One Winged Angel was going to be in Melody and Memory. So that really tells me, it's like, all right, cool, we are getting, you know, Square is truly not abandoning, you know, the Square Enix representation, the Final Fantasy representation in Kingdom Hearts. You know, Kingdom Hearts 3, Nomura had a reason for it, right? And I know a lot of people were, like, you know, sad and mad about it. You know, me and you really want the end of the Cloud Sephiroth trilogy within 3 or Remind, but we didn't get it. Whatnot, but Nomura did really give a really understandable reason. It's because, you know, this is the end of the Xehanort saga. It's focused on them, focused on people who are, you know, in the Keyblade War, you know, and you know, like, despite how important some of these characters could be or have been within Kingdom Hearts 1, 2, and Birth by Sleep, whatever, you know, the Final Fantasy characters are literally at maximum. You know, they're guides. They're there along for the ride. You know, they do push story along in aspects, but, you know, Kingdom Hearts is focused on Sora and Pals and, you know, the Disney aspects. So when they were trying to, like, you know, showcase and focus on all these original characters and whatnot, you know, there wasn't really room for the Final Fantasy characters. But, you know, Nomura did understand, you know, we want to see them back, and we got them back in Remind in a very nice way.
Yeah, we got a little taste of that in Remind, and now, I mean, I think now it's just like reinforced how much the fans cared about that, because we just saw the reaction after not having them in Kingdom Hearts 3. So them going along and announcing the One Winged Angel for this, they know what the people want. I think they've just learned a lot. They know what the people want. 2020 is the year for Kingdom Hearts. Maybe everything else in the world is going down in flames, but Kingdom Hearts is rising up higher than ever.
Kingdom Hearts 2020, yo, Phase 2 has begun. I am lit. Yo, we got Remind, we got Dark Road, we're getting Melody of Memory, bro. I'm excited. Like,
they're knocking it out of the park,
right? Shit, man. And yo, right now, like, speaking of, like, Union Cross Dark Road, like, literally, I'm just fucking sitting on 46k jewels right now. Because they went through the recent illustrated banners shit, and I'm just sitting on my jewels, and I'm like, bro, I'm waiting for that Yozora banner. I'm ready to just dive in deep to that Yozora banner. Just drop it, Square. Yo, Square, stop holding the Yozora. Stop holding the Yozora renders, the Yozora art, all that shit, the concept art. Yo, stop holding it hostage. Just drop it. I want to see it. I want to see it now, bro.
Okay, so I'm gonna see if my account's on here. I want to see how many jewels I have, because I have a lot.
Oh, you've been playing?
Check. No, I just have a lot of jewels.
Man,
what is this Game Center stuff? iOS. Okay, let me see if my account's on here.
Okay, so currently I am sitting at 46370 jewels. And I'm just waiting for the next banner.
46k?
Yep.
Alright. I'm downloading that update, so it'll take a minute.
Yeah, the banners that are out right now, I'm not interested in.
So how often do you get on that game?
Like, almost every day. I get my dailies and done and shit.
Really? Mm-hmm. I can't play mobile games.
I still play this game, like, a lot. A lot of people are like, ew, you still play Union Cross? Ew, you still play Dark Road? I'm like, yeah, I play every day. I like it might be a foreign idea to some of y'all, including Dean, but I actually enjoy Union Cross Dark Road. I actually like this game. So.
Oh no, I actually can't say anything about Dark Road. I haven't played it.
It's grindy. I'm telling you right now, it's mad grindy. They like lately they've been fixing it, but when it first came out, I'm like, oh man, I would have conversations while the game plays in the background with my chat and shit. But honestly, with all the avenues that Kingdom Hearts is really starting to like, explore and stuff, especially when moving the story along and whatnot, I feel that Kingdom Hearts, we're gonna expect something really grand from Kingdom Hearts next year. Like we got so much out of Kingdom Hearts this year, and Melody of Memory, like literally Melody of Memory is gonna leave us on a note in 2020, and I feel that note is gonna be a very strong note, depending on how you feel about the gameplay, whatnot. But the story, when it ends in Melody of Memory, is just gonna Dean, it's gonna have everyone talking for months, for like a year. I promise you, I bet that's gonna happen. Man.
You might be right, because you talked about that quote earlier, right?
Yeah.
So they're planning to drop something to have us thinking until next year, and then next year, of course, I think the middle game or the bridge game is going to be announced. So, we're fast tracking into phase 2. It's not like after Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix, it was I don't want to say fast, but it was about a year or two gap, and then days started rolling out. But they announced the 3 games about a year after Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix. Remind came out this year, and here we have Melody of Memory already. So we're moving faster than after Kingdom Hearts 2 already. We're actually moving the fastest, I think, ever. Kingdom Hearts is just they're coming out swinging completely.
Oh yeah. And one aspect that I feel is going to be a really big thing is that it's just like, the Square Enix has already the Kingdom shader, all that stuff. They have it down packed. They understand how Unreal Engine 4 works, and I feel that they're probably gonna be tinkering with Unreal Engine 5, no doubt, or whatnot. And from what Epic says, tinkering with Unreal Engine 4 to 5 shouldn't be that big of a deal. Just give you a lot more options to do a lot more Wild Boy stuff. And I feel that it's not gonna be too long since for us to get the next game after Melody of Memory, and that considering that there's so many teams now, they're probably working on the next big title, numbered or not, and it's gonna come really soon. And 2022 is the 20th anniversary, but 2021 is definitely probably gonna reveal or hype up a game for 2022. And my money is truly on VRMREX. And then another thing that I want to say about that is that, considering their mastery of all these styles of gameplay, presentation, and whatnot, and if VRMREX is going to be the next title, we have not counting VRMREX, but going up to Melody Memory, we still have 7 more titles or 7 more experiences according to what we saw with the Kingdom Hearts 2020 trailer. So, given that we have 7 more slots, I want to ask you, Dean, how do you think those slots are going to be filled?
Are we counting Melody of Memory as a slot?
Melody Memory is counted as a slot already. The first 3 slots of Phase 2 is Remind, Dark Road, and Melody of Memory. So and then after so technically Phase 2 started with Remind, not Kingdom Hearts 3, but Remind. So
so we got those 3.
Yeah,
we got those 3, and then I think the next bridge game comes after Melody of Memory, whether it's VRMREX or not. It would be that game in that slot, and then after that would be numbered games, so Kingdom Hearts 4, and then I'm thinking just one bridge and another number. I want to say they're moving another number, and then end it there. Then we can go to Phase 3.
Do you think we'll see a Kingdom Hearts 6 by the end of Phase 2? 3 numbered titles per phase?
That's what I was thinking until you told me that Remind was included in Phase 2.
Right,
and then now I'm like, there's not room unless the Phase 2, they could always just release another trailer where it expands, which I wouldn't be surprised if they do that. I would like them to keep the 3 numbered titles because I just think it feels nice. But, you never know. They might drop the numbers after 3 because a lot of companies tend to do that.
Oh, yeah. If you guys didn't know, they do that a lot. But when it comes to the numbers, Nomura did state he did entertain the idea of a Kingdom Hearts 4. He used the word 4. And here's I'm gonna ask you this question. really quick, and then I have to use the bathroom really quick. So like I'll ask you the question, you answer. I'll use the bathroom, and while I'm doing the bathroom, you're gonna entertain the chat with your musical silence. But if we were to get a Kingdom Hearts 4, do you think it'll be Kingdom Hearts like digit 4 or Roman numeral 4?
Roman numeral for sure. Not even a question. Yes, it
that
would be Roman numeral.
Though that would look weird though.
It would, but it's all they can do. I do not want to see a digital 4.
Like I feel that. Or do you want to see a Black Ops 4 where it's like 4 like
four lines?
Yeah, 4 lines.
I guess I'm down for that, but they need to stop at 5 or something because that's it.
Yeah, the Roman numerals get really ugly after that. All right, I'm gonna use the bathroom really quick. You entertain the chat. I shall be right back.
Got you. All right, chat. So what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to do hand in hand with no damage on Melody of Memory. And I call it no damage. I want to hear anyone talking about full chain. There is no such thing as full chain. It's no damage, okay? Do all excellence? Bro, do you know I'm lucky to get all goods. You know I don't play this game, right? Not yet. Okay, wait, I already got hit. I'm sorry. Will I ever do a Yozora breakdown? So by breakdown, you mean boss busters, maybe? Because I'm not going to just break down, like... I don't know what you mean by breakdown, but if you mean boss busters, yes, I plan to do one. Dean play Dark Road? Oh, nah. Actually, I do need to try it sometime. I meant to stream it in the summer, but... things happen, guys. I've been really busy, so I couldn't just do it. But I would love to at least try Dark Road. When the prompts glow, you press the button. So you're saying you don't listen to the music, you watch the prompts, Nardark? Are you insane? I'm actually better when I listen to the music. Oh, it's a combination of music and sound effects. I'm not gonna lie. I need the sound effects as well. My boss buster on Lingering Will helped you so much. Dude, would anyone care if I made the Yozora boss buster now? Because I'm still interested in doing it. I know it's months later, but it needs to be done. We need it out there. I feel like there's a lot of people who haven't beat Yozora. Yo, in the chat, right? Yes or no? Have you beaten Yozora yet? I expect mostly yeses, but I wouldn't be surprised if I saw some no's. Yeah, we got some no's. Oh, you didn't buy Remind. Oh, nah. You don't have Cage 3, Everyday Fanboy. Oh, yo, Gold, thank you so much for that. Is that the HMK? I want to welcome HMK to the 5th Dimension stream.
There's not a lot of wiggle room.
Yo, HMK, I want to welcome you to the 5th Dimension stream. How you doing?
It's good to be back. Oh, my God. But, yeah, so I'm seeing. Okay, what's with the critical, huh? What's with the critical? What are you asking the chat about critical?
Oh, I was just doing a pulse check. I was just asking who beat Yozora and who hasn't. That's where I was at.
Ooh, that's a question. That's a tough question, man.
And who got the shirt?
Oh my God, I'm so glad I came up with that shirt. That shirt has been such a huge success. My Lord, I didn't expect it to do that well. But I need to send you a shirt. You
would send me one?
Of course, man. Of course. What the fuck?
I'd love it.
What was I gonna say? I think the Yozora trophy is still like at 1% on PSN.
Really? Okay, but you have to consider. I think it's counting people who don't have the DLC. I think.
You think so? No, because I mean it's separated. It's separated between Kingdom Hearts 3 and Kingdom Hearts 3 Remind.
Oh, for real?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, anyone who has Kingdom Hearts 3 but doesn't have Remind, check your trophy list and see if you see Remind on the list.
It's not gonna be on the list, man. Wait, have you beaten Yozora on Xbox or no?
Who?
You?
Me?
Yeah, you.
I don't own Kingdom Hearts 3 on Xbox. I don't own an Xbox.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
Nope, no, sir. I bought an Xbox to try out the collection. It had that 7-day return policy. I said,
oh my God, Dean, you did it.
I did 100%. I was not that investment. It was just a test. It was I said bet on the 7-day return policy.
You
And I was the first person in the world to
I know
beat
you
2FM
were.
on Xbox.
I
Yeah.
know you.
And then I sent it on its way. That's it.
You're a monster. Oh my god.
I was curious.
Oh my god. Dean the machine, everyone. Nothing gets in the way of his cogs. This man's on a mission. Oh man. You know, I find it funny that Melody and Memory doesn't they didn't reveal like a collector's edition or anything like that yet. I mean, they have the edition where it comes with the album, but that's only in Japan. But whatever.
Oh, I guess they're not gonna do that this time because I would expect it at least a month before. We're closing in on we have less than a month now. So
yeah, very very much so less than a month.
I think we're not getting one. I think that's it.
Oh, big rip.
That's surprising.
But that's fine. I mean. Yo,
Bro, they even did it for 1.5 and 2.5. At least the pre-order bonus. What pre-order bonus do we have? Nothing.
Yo, yeah, I want to complete my pin collection, man. I want Sleeping Kari on
these pins again. Oh
yeah, I want Sleeping Kari. Yo, I got the jacket right over there. I need to complete my pins. What the fuck?
Okay, wait. A Sleeping Kari pin would be kind of dope, though. Yeah, man. The art is good.
That art is so godlike. I need a poster of that stat. See, that could be a pre-order bonus, yo. A poster of the fucking box art. Man, oh god, that poster's so good. Man, that's crazy.
Yo, how many times have you listened to the Dearly Beloved for Melody of Memory?
Too many times. Too many times.
When it was revealed, I looped it. I looped it literally through my morning classes from 9 a.m. to like 3 p.m.
Jeez.
I just looped it while I was watching lectures.
I could just
That's
imagine.
how much I loved it.
Yeah, I could just imagine. This is literally Dean. Like he sets it up, loops it, lecture.
That was me. Yeah, that was me in class. I was like, "Don't call on me because I'm not listening."
And then so your professor calls on you. And is like, yo, you want some of this hot fire? Like,
No.
Oh my god. Yo, you try to listen. Like, oh my god.
What an unexpected take on it, but so perfect for a rhythm game.
Man,
Yoko kills it again. I'm so shocked.
Right? big shocker. But man, the fact that we're getting over 140 songs in this game, and then we've seen from the demo all of the modes, the combination of modes, performer mode. Like, guys in the chat, I want to know which one of y'all psychos are gonna try performer mode. I already told Dean. I haven't told this to you, but I told this to my chat last time on streams. I am not touching performer mode when the game comes out. Fuck that. That shit's from like the deepest ninth circle of hell. I am not touching performer mode.
Oh, okay. Now you wrote it off. That's it.
No,
You're not gonna try.
No, I am not touching that thing, man. I'm no thanks, bro. Like I could feel my eyes going in different direction and my brain splitting when I saw directional input. Like, are you serious? Like directional input in performer mode? Like, fuck that, man. No, dude.
I was like, okay, relax, developers. Performer mode is literally there just to flex. It has no bearing on like your health. They made a flex mode. I have never seen such a thing in Kingdom Hearts.
You know that, Dean, you know that meme from SpongeBob where he's trying to read a book but his eyes are going different ways?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's me when I attempt performer mode. Fuck that. No,
I'm with you. But dude, I gotta learn the language of the performers. I must be one of them. I'm not a rhythm game player, but I guess I have to be one now. It's time.
I love rhythm gameplays. And yo, one thing I do love about Melody of Memory is that it's actually introducing a lot of people to the rhythm genre, which is nice. You know? Mm-hmm. Because before this, you know, you're like, rhythm games, man, whatever. But yo, Sky was livid. He was like, yo, Kingdom Hearts Theater Rhythm, let's go. Because, bro, when we were in Japan, this man was on a mission. When we were in Akihabara, he was on a mission. It's like, yo, where's Theater Rhythm at? And I'm like, I don't know. I don't think it's on this floor, right? But then we found it, and bro, he was ready to jack in. But I'm like, I can't let you jack in there. Because, man, I'm telling you guys right now, in Japan, there are people that come up with cash or credit card, and they literally have a book bag, snacks, their food. They jack in. They literally just like, they put their headphones on, I'm in, right? And they just stay there, right? Sky was like this close to doing that, and I had to grab him by the neck, and I'm like, nah, dude, we gotta go. Peace.
Yo, you saying that to me is like, I'm sitting here thinking, I wish I went to Japan with you guys. Like, you guys sound like you
Yeah, and
had
I
so
told
much
man,
fun. I listen to the stories every time.
No. You can't make me feel bad because I told like, yo, come with us, and you're like,
Bro, that's mad money. Japan?
all you needed was a grant. No, I'm lying. Let me stop lying.
Yeah, that is cute.
Let me stop. Let me stop capping. Oh my god. All you needed was like. Nah, no, yeah, knowing you, nah, it'll probably be like $3,000 because, like, ooh,
Knowing me.
no.
What does that mean?
No, what I mean by that is because, okay, I mean that retroactively, not before we went to Japan. Because after we went to Japan, me and Sky understood, damn, there's Kingdom Hearts merch everywhere in Japan. Everywhere, Dean, everywhere. There was shit at a train station. Man, that's why I'm like, for you, yeah, $3,000. Because there was Kingdom Hearts shit everywhere. I was actually a bit salty. I'm like, bro, there's Kingdom Hearts shit everywhere, but where's all the Zelda stuff, man? What the fuck? Like,
oh, that's surprising.
yeah, right? Man, I actually had to hunt down Zelda shit in Japan. In Kingdom Hearts stuff, it was all in my face. It was everywhere. Man,
that's good to hear. At least for Kingdom Hearts, I thought it would be common, but not that common.
No, it's mad popular in Japan. No, man, like Kingdom Hearts is like a household name in Japan. They love it.
That's hype. Going to Japan just sounds like one of those life-changing experiences. Like, it'll change your perspective on the world.
It did. You should have gone.
I know. I wish I went. One of these days, I'm going to Japan. One of these days.
Yeah, when all of this is over, next time we're going, I'm not gonna take no for an answer.
All right, don't, because I regret it already. I need to go to Japan. Save up 30K.
30K? No, not Brownie. Get out of here. It's 3K. So save up 3K and you should be fine. And that's including like wiggle room. So, you know.
Oh.
That's with wiggle room included. So like, you know, if you want to do the bare minimum, like wait, Dean, do you? Oh, fuck, that's the other thing.
I like to buy stuff when I go.
I know. Are you planning to buy clothes in Japan?
I don't know. It depends on the drip. You know what I mean?
All right, I'm gonna tell you right now, the drip in Japan, that's a luxury. Like, I'm telling you right now, you will not spend more than, like, for a week, you will not spend more than $300 on food. I promise you this.
Okay.
I promise you this. On clothing, that's a different story. That's a completely different story. Clothing is mad expensive in Japan.
Okay,
and then,
that's not what I expected to hear. I did know about the cheap food though. I did, and the food is good, right?
Man, yeah. I was this close to dropping like $150 on a Kingdom Hearts hoodie in Japan from the Square Enix store, but I'm like, I can't.
You should have done it. You could have had it right now.
No, no. Here's the thing. If I did that, Sky would not be able to go home.
Oh, why? What?
No, because it was at the airport. There was something that he needed, like, it was at the airport, right? And he needed. Oh yeah, the airport had a mini train system. Okay, it had something to do with the airport or the train, something. But Sky would have been stranded to the point where he couldn't make his flight if I didn't bum him like 20,000 yen, right? So I had it in my pocket, and I'm like, nah, yo, here, take it, don't worry about it, right? So then he was able to get home and stuff. So if I were to buy the fucking hoodie, I wouldn't be able. I wouldn't have that pocket change in order to give Sky.
Okay, dang, HMK, and you just said a minute ago you should have bought it. Is that what you said?
Shut the fuck up! Don't try to implicate me. Nah, don't try to implicate me, man. There's all this retroactive shit I'm talking about. Damn.
It's hilarious.
But bro, Japan's it. My one regret is that I didn't go in time for the fucking Tower of Light and Darkness during the Skytree shit.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Man. Because we actually end up going to the Skytree, and that shit's terrifying.
When we can go, we need to go during a Kingdom Hearts event. There needs to be something.
No, man, no, fuck that. No, I'm not gonna let you have some sort of excuse to not go to Japan. It's like, but the
Chill. I'm not trying to make an excuse.
Nah, dude.
At least D23 Japan, at least.
Nah, but that's all the way in the middle, butt fuck, bro. That's like out of the way. Cause I'm just trying to stay in Tokyo and stuff. Tokyo is all we need.
I feel that. Well, I'd like to visit like maybe Osaka and.
Yeah, but that's the thing. I'm down to visit Osaka, but that's the thing. We have to take a whole day to do it because Osaka true. Yeah, Osaka's a lot farther than a lot of people think it is from Tokyo and stuff. And we have to take the bullet train, and the bullet train usually takes like 2 hours going, 2 hours come back, and the train system actually closes really early in the night. Like the last train leaves at 9, and like, bro, I ain't trying to be stranded in some hotel in Osaka and shit. So yeah. God damn it!
I feel you.
You should have been there.
I know. I'm just thinking. I'm thinking hard about Japan right now. What about Melody of Memory? That game was made in Japan.
Right? Yeah. Man, we go to Shibuya. We see where Sora died and shit. Like, we go to.
I really gotta see Shibuya. Don't say that though. Don't say we see where Sora died.
No, that's what me and Sky did. It's like, yo, we went looking for Sora. I'm like, oh, he's already dead. We couldn't find him. Sorry. Like.
Oh, what a time.
It was a time. But yeah, back to Melody and Memory before I make Dean feel so bad. But yeah, Melody and Memory, bro. I'm just so surprised. Like, of course it did experience that one small leak because on the Dark Road website, they were able to find the PNG to Melody and Memory, and a lot of people were scared that it was going to be another mobile game. So like it did experience one small leak in terms of the logo, but other than that, I'm so surprised that that Square Enix and Disney had this in their pocket. Like, this was the year of surprises where I'm like, for both Kingdom Hearts and Zelda, I was surprised that Kingdom Hearts had something like Melody Memory in their pocket, and I'm surprised that Nintendo has something like Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity in their pocket. I'm like, yo, happy birthday to me. These two games are releasing in the same month, literally my birth month, and Age of Calamity is 2 days before my birthday. I'm like, bro. Like, I'm telling you right now, and I'm telling this to Dean. Like, Dean, you want to contact me? You have my phone number. Like, but don't fucking look for me online. Don't look for me on Discord. When November hits, like, now when November hits, when Melody and Memory drops, I'm gone. Don't look for me. I'm bro, bye.
Bro, you can be on the internet while you play Melody of Memory.
No, excuse me, spoilers and fuck that shit, man.
Well, I guess it is 140 songs. Wait, I got a question actually.
Yeah.
When they say 140 songs, do we have to divide that by 3 because of the beginner, standard, proud?
No.
They're numbered differently.
Nope. It's not. No. It's
That is a big game. What?
That's a beefy ass game, bro. That is
this game is massive.
Oh, you're talking about the numbers that change when you do the
yes, exactly.
That's not numbered of songs. Those are difficulty leveling.
Oh, really?
That's a difficulty scale on how hard the song is presented to you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Wave of Darkness 1 goes up to 15. You think they might go up to 20?
Oh yeah, boy.
20s? You're gonna see some 20s?
Yeah, boy. Yo, I'm ready to play Noct Flugel in 25. The fuck?
25? There is not gonna be no 25.
Man, check it. Yo, like, Yozora's battle theme, Noct Flugel, like, if that shit's in Melody Memory, that's gonna be the hardest song in the fucking game.
It's probably in.
Like,
it's probably in.
It's either that or the Masters theme, just because of how random it is.
It's just like...
It's noise. Like, the fuck? Like, oh my god.
I'm ready. I'm suddenly so ready for this game. 140 songs.
Yeah. And it said over 140 songs, so it's not like 140 tracks like is the definite number.
Bro, what was Square doing when they made this game?
Yeah, so 140 tracks divided within battle themes, divided within field battles, boss battles, and memory dives. And then they did confirm that a bunch of the songs that you have to synthesize are going to be exclusively memory dives, right? So those are the ones you're gonna have to like synthesize. And I'm excited, bro. This game is gonna be a completionist's dream or nightmare, bro. I'm excited.
You know what this is making me feel like?
What?
I feel like this game existing and the fact like it's a rhythm game, like Kingdom Hearts never gets this type of stuff. We get our games that, you know, are either a handheld version of kind of the core Kingdom Hearts gameplay or core Kingdom Hearts gameplay. Kingdom Hearts branching out like this, making me feel like Kingdom Hearts is one of the big boys now. Like this is what Final Fantasy had, and this is what all these franchises have. Kingdom Hearts is getting that recognition.
Yo, Kingdom Hearts. I'm so tired of pretending that Kingdom Hearts isn't a big boy. Because the thing is, when you look at the numbers and you look at Square Enix when their original created, like, you know, things, Kingdom Hearts is number 3. Like when you look at Square Enix, it's Final Fantasy, Dragon Quest, and Kingdom Hearts. Like
right.
Those are the big 3. I'm so fucking sick of people.
Me too.
Not giving Kingdom Hearts its due comeuppance, man. Kingdom Hearts help save SquareSoft when that Enix deal was in jeopardy after that shitty ass Final Fantasy movie. Kingdom Hearts helped save SquareSoft. If y'all didn't know, Enix was this close to like, do we really want to buy SquareSoft? I don't know. That Final Fantasy movie was pretty trash, and no one went to go see it. But 2 games came to the aid of SquareSoft. Those 2 games during the time when they released was Final Fantasy X and Kingdom Hearts. Those 2 games' success helped convince Enix like, all right, yeah, we're gonna shell out the dough and buy Square Enix and then buy SquareSoft, and then that's when Square Enix was made. So before any of y'all get it twisted, because there are those people online that say, oh man, yeah, Square is gonna break off from Enix. Square's gonna break off from Enix and do its own thing. Don't get it twisted. For all intents and purposes and everything that's going on, SquareSoft is actually dead. SquareSoft is dead, right? Enix was the surviving company within the merger when Enix bought SquareSoft. So when people say, "Oh, SquareSoft is gonna branch off," what do you mean? They're dead. Enix owns them. Enix bought Square, and you know that's what became Square Enix. So don't get it twisted, please.
Very interesting. Shit. You wouldn't think that because they put the Square first,
right?
In the name.
I'm pretty sure during deliberation they're like, oh, it sounds a lot more attractive when you say Square Enix instead of Enix Square. Imagine saying Enix Square.
Enix Square sounds
yeah, it sounds nasty. Square Enix wears off the tongue way better.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Did you know you could favorite songs in Melody of Memory?
Dude, they're gonna use that. Oh man, you're gonna be online and they're gonna use that information to like, okay, so this is the favorite song. Okay, this is the song, and then
people like this, huh?
Yeah, they're gonna sell you merch from that. They're gonna use that to create merch to sell that shit to you and stuff. Like just like that fucking the Roxas and Shion music boxes from Square Enix Cafe. I need to buy those shit. Yo, I'm telling you, Dean, next time I go to Japan, it's over. I'm gonna buy like 5 of those things, each of them.
Dude, let's go. Let's just go tomorrow.
I wish, man. I would. And you know, it's fine. I have the money to go tomorrow if I wanted to, but we can't. And you know why we can't.
Yeah. The world is closed.
Yeah. Jesus.
Okay, 2020 is almost over, and then on January 1st, everything will go back to normal.
Ha! Man. Yeah, have you seen Infinity War?
No, I don't like superhero movies.
Fuck, I was gonna do a reference.
I told you.
I was gonna do a reference where, okay, so like I'm gonna give you the fucking. I'm gonna just give you the TLDR. Thanos is looking for a stone. He meets a dude who guards the stone. Right? He's like, I'm a guide. I'm gonna take you to the stone, but I'm just gonna let you know the stone requires a heavy cost, right? And Thanos is like, I am prepared, right? And then the guardian of the stone is like, we all think that at first. We're all wrong. So and then in Avengers Endgame, they replay that scene where he's like, it's like, oh, you're gonna take us to the stone, so we can get the stone and leave. And it's like, oh, if only it was that easy. Like, oh
if only it was that easy.
Yep, that's literally that. I'm not gonna tell Dean that dude's his Red Skull because he's not gonna know who the Red Skull is. It's gonna go over his head.
Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know. Trust me, guys. I don't watch these things.
Oh man, as soon as Kingdom Hearts introduces the Marvel aspects, you're gonna see Dean just go back and watch the entire MCU.
Oh man, you might be right. Oh no.
Look at him. He's like, oh no. You wanna borrow my Disney Plus? Like,
I think I have my sister's, but you know, she changes the password every day, so I might have to ask again.
Jeez.
Did you watch the new Mulan movie on Disney Plus?
I did not. You're gonna, man, bro. I pay for Disney Plus already. Disney thinks I'm wilding out to pay extras to watch Mulan.
That's what I was saying.
You got me twisted. I read that shit, and bro, I'm so
I haven't
glad.
watched it either.
I read it. I read that movie, and I'm telling my bro, I'm so glad I didn't pay for that shit. Oh.
I'm a little curious, but you know, I'll wait.
No. I'm telling you, Dean. After reading the synopsis of that movie, no amount of curiosity is gonna get me to watch that movie at this point. I don't know what Disney was thinking with the Mulan remake.
That bad, really?
Like, and this is not even about the controversy. All right, so before you guys get it twisted, it's not even about the controversy. It's just about the adaptation they've done from the original to the remake. It's just like, no. You know, when it comes to like movie controversies, I really don't give a shit. Like, I just watched the movie for what it is, a movie. And I read the Mulan remake, and I'm like, no, not be.
Yeah, no. I heard they removed Mushu and they changed Shang. So yeah, I'm going.
Do you want me to spoil it for you or not?
Go ahead.
All right, so Mulan inherently has a secret magical power called Chi, which is wrong. They call it they use the term Chi wrong in the aspect, but yeah, Mulan has a secret magical power, and that's what she used to save the day. And I'm like, this betrays the concept of Mulan. Man, I hate this movie. Like,
I thought they were talking about, you know, this one's gonna be even more true to the tale of Mulan and all that. Where was that? That was Cap.
It's not. It's Mega. It's Omega Cap, bro. It's Omega Cap, man.
Wow, that sucks.
Yeah, it blows. I
still need to watch it.
It blew chunks, man. Like Mushu died for this. Like,
Mushu was one of the best characters, yo.
Right. But yeah, so like that like there's other aspects to it, but like that's it. And that was the part that set me off in a nutshell. I mean, like you betrayed the whole concept and character of Mulan in order to give her special powers to be able to like win the day. I'm like, man, whatever.
Right.
So yeah.
Dang, I don't know how to feel. You know, Mulan is my second favorite Disney movie.
Really, it is?
Yeah, it is.
Damn. Like, for me, it ranks up there, but I didn't know it was your second favorite. Wow.
Yeah, it's my second favorite. I have what I call the trinity of the best Disney movies. That my number one is Tarzan, actually, and then Mulan,
really?
and then Lion King.
Okay, so wow. Okay, so Tarzan and Mulan are up there for me, but okay. Dean, I like how you brought this up. Let's talk about all right. My holy trinity of Disney movies. My holy trinity of Disney movies, of Disney anime movies. Fuck. Oh man, God, why did the Disney Renaissance have so much slappers?
It was fire, bro.
Dude, that shit was so fire. The Disney Renaissance was so fire.
They didn't have to go that hard.
They didn't, but they did. No. Wait, Dean. Actually, they had to, because if they didn't, they would have been dead. So they had to go in that hard. All right. So my Disney trinity would have to be Aladdin, Hunchback, and Lion King.
Okay, respectable. A little bit more niche with the Hunchback, but I've heard nothing but good things about that movie.
You've seen Hunchback, of course, right?
No, I haven't.
You have not seen the Hunchback of Notre Dame?
No. I've heard nothing but good things. I've seen it in Dream Drop.
Dream Drop doesn't do it justice.
Yeah, I'm sure it doesn't.
Dean.
Everyone's always talking about Hellfire.
No. Hellfire is overplayed. I understand the hype behind Hellfire, but Hellfire is overplayed. Dean, I'm telling you right now, this movie has my favorite Disney song of all time.
And it's not Hellfire.
And it's not Hellfire. You know what? I ain't capping. I don't give a fuck about DMCA's. All right. Yo, Dean.
Whoa,
No, no, no,
whoa,
no,
you
no,
know-
no, no, no. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a. All right, Dean. Are you watching my stream?
Yeah, I'm watching.
All right, all right. You're hearing my. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm gonna play it, and I'm not gonna say anything. All right.
All right, I'm listening.
All right. This is my favorite fucking song ever from Disney, and it came from Hunchback. All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Do you like me?
Yes.
Oh no, that's a fucking ad. Oh, it's a Disney Plus ad. That's hilarious. Wow. All right. All right. If you guys in the chat know, then you know. All right, here we go.
Sanctuary. Safe behind these windows and these parapets of
Oh, this is really fucking quiet. What the fuck? I need like,
Turn that up.
yeah, turn that fucking shit up, bro. All right. Let's see. All right.
So have you missed any Roxas medals?
No. Only because the ones I have missed, I was able to get retroactively. So
Okay.
all right.
Okay.
So
Not
I'm pretty
bad.
sure I have all of the Roxas medals.
Yeah, Roxas, he's kind of classic. I miss him. Where is he?
Yeah, now Roxas needs to show up in like that. Okay, let's talk about this. Is gonna be the final subject for the stream. All right, when it comes to the future of Kingdom Hearts, we were left off the notion when it comes to Kingdom Hearts 3, what I like to call as the blank year. And the blank year is the year after Sora got poofed, and then like up until we caught up with episode Riku. Right, during that blank year, everyone's been doing their own thing to try and find Sora. The Birth by Sleep team went to the Realm of Darkness. They're searching the memories of they're searching the hearts and memories of the Twilight Town gang. Mickey, Donald, and Goofy are going to all the past worlds Sora's been to and whatnot. Do you feel that those journeys could be revisited as games moving forward in Phase 2?
Ooh, Phase 2 is kind of tight, but there's a Disney Plus show, HMK.
Well, that did not get mad. Like people within the industry confirmed it, but there has been no like actual official confirmation. So I'm holding my breath on that.
But I think that's gonna take one of the slots so that they can just have less games. I guess the Birth by yeah, I think Mickey, Donald, and Goofy might be a TV show, and then the Birth by Sleep could take the game. I could see that happening. I'm gonna be honest with you though. Except for maybe Ventus, am not really interested in seeing the BBS trio again. I'm done with them. I'm done with them.
Wow! Like, I understand it for Terra, but Aqua, you're gonna do our queen dirty like that?
Look, HMK, you know, I used to love Aqua, right? I loved Aqua, but, you know, after 3, I don't know. She tried her best, you know? I get it, you know, they put the PTSD and everything, but she's just not what I thought she was.
She's a master, yo. She has.
Nah, take away the title. Give it to Sora.
Bro, no. She has more to prove. Don't do that to her. Don't do that to her.
Look, I know she has her sad story. You know, I like her design, but she just disappointed
Yo,
me.
the return of Savage Alarm 1. Holy shit.
Somebody give Sora the master title. You know what? Actually, don't give it to him. Let him stay a non-master forever.
No, I'm glad that he's not a master because it shows how much he's able to do when he's not a master. You know what I mean? So that that kind of stays true to his whole character of him being an ordinary boy. So like he's not a master yet he's able to do all this shit. You know?
Yeah, I like that. So you know what? You can keep it at this point. And besides, I don't care if Yensid says someone is a master. Like Yensid can go kick rocks. I don't want to see him again.
You know we're gonna see him all the time. Yensid is like the fucking. Yensid's like Yensid's the fucking Zordon of Kingdom Hearts. Yensid is literally Zordon. I don't want to hear. We're gonna see him all the time.
We can't escape.
Donald, bring me teenagers with attitude. Oh my god, man. But honestly, I need to see Roxas playable again. The first ever dual wielding Keyblader. I need to see this man again. And the more I said multiple times that Roxas will always stay an important character throughout Kingdom Hearts, and that
really?
Ventus, with the shit that's going on through Union Cross with Ventus, oof, man, we're gonna see him. Shit, oh my god.
Bro, Roxas is cool. The more time goes on, I thought he was cool before. Don't get me wrong, but you know,
yep,
he is cool in Rewind too. Like he is so pleasant to play. They really made his controls tight. They did for everyone, but
Roxas, I love how Roxas plays in Remind, man. Give me a whole game like that.
Do you feel the night and day difference between playing Riku and playing Roxas?
Hell yeah! Yo, man, bro. And that's one thing I loved about Kairi. I love characters with inherent gap closers. But people are like, just use flow motion. I'm like, yeah, I can use flow motion as Sora to close the gap. I can't use that shit with Riku or Aqua, but I can do that shit with Kairi and Roxas. Yo, inherent gap closes part of their kit. I love it.
Roxas is a complete monster. I haven't played as him since like basically it came out, so I should try again. That boy is insane.
He is fun to play, and then when you find out the cheese with him, with the Syx cheese with him, bro, it's really nice. Just like, all right, you finish a combo with Syx, all right. He wakes up, revenge move, block, and then you hit with your fucking, you hit with your block attack, right? That automatically knocks him out of any type of berserk he's in, right? But then obviously he's gonna wake up and try to revenge value him. So you hit him, you hit him out of block, hit him once. Then you do fucking reversal, and then just wait for him to just stack up his revenge meter again. He attacks you again, block, rinse, and repeat. And I'm like, oh, Roxas is so fucking neat. Oh my god, I love Roxas.
Yeah, I've been appreciating Roxas a lot more. I think he's taking up my Aqua slot. I think that's what's happening.
Damn. I ain't mad at that. I really ain't mad at that. I can't wait for the
You can't even blame me.
I can't wait for the reveal of Roxas Soraalam1.
No. Sora is forever the best. Okay, we're not gonna have this conversation.
I like how he brought it up.
How do
like what?
Yeah.
What?
Yo, every time
What?
we get together, we somehow come to this conversation.
I mean,
This is a Melody of Memory stream.
it's a fifth dimension stream. I don't want to hear it. But honestly, I'm so excited for where Kingdom Hearts can go. You know, given to what we know with this shit. And man, you know, the one thing I would like to see is just like, you know, a lot of people don't share the same sentiments. Just like, I want to see more of certain characters. And one of those characters I definitely want to see more of is Roxas. You know, but I guess we'll have to wait and see. We're gonna have to wait and see. Oh my god. But ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be it for the Fifth Dimension stream. But I gotta say right now, I had such a blast, such an amazing time with my brother, Soraalam1. Dean, you had fun?
That was a great time, bro. And it's just great catching up with you again, as always. What a great stream. Thanks, everyone, for coming down.
Oh my goodness. Don't forget, this stream is going to go up live on YouTube tomorrow. And I'm going to leave all the information to Dean's, all of the stuff, his streams, his YouTube channel, all that good jazz. So be sure to check it out and whatnot. But of course, this is a Fifth Dimension stream. So we're going to go ahead and raid another member of the Fifth Dimension. We're going to go ahead and raid the Sherb, who is currently streaming Among Us. And Dean, we need to play that game. We do. Oof. Like I need to grab all the boys and be like, yo, we just need to play Among Us and just get at each other's throat. You guys down?
Let's do a big 10-person stream. Let's do it.
Yeah, we need to fill up all the slots. We'll get all the key keepers. We'll get Limit. We'll get Sarah. We got Octo. Man, let's do it. I'm about to fucking message him right after the stream. Bet.
All right,
man.
bet.
Yeah, no cap. But guys, thank y'all so much for coming to the Fifth Dimension stream. So, until the next stream, until next Friday, this has been HMK and Dean Soraalam1, and we will see you guys next time on the Fifth Dimension.